What is happening? OBS Studio reconnection successful. Now, is this working? It did freeze. There is some kind of technical issue going on today. So I don't know why. I do not know why. Bizarro stuff, bizarro. I hope we're on. Oh, Mandy.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. We are having severe technical problems. We shall see. We shall indeed see. Anyway, where are we? Tomash, yes, I've seen the blue sky message. I've got it. I'll put that up in a minute. Vic, how are you doing? How are you in yourself? Sam, how's things? Mandy. Level 50, what is going on? Sadly, your auntie is not your biggest fan. Vic, she will always be your biggest fan. Absolutely. Don't forget, this is stream 198. That's 198 regular scheduled streams. That's not with the ninjas thrown in as well. It's about 250 otherwise. But yeah, it's ridiculous in the 50. Ridiculous, man. You would pass out giving 50 woohoos. I am not surprised. Sam, you relaunched and quit again. What is going on here? Has this stopped completely? Can someone let me know if this is still going on? Because this is saying that it's still going on here. What is happening? There are gremlins. Think I'm okay now? It's confusing me. Bloody hell, man. Right, I can see that. Wave to me. Yeah, see, that's working. What on earth is going on? There's something bizarre happening. I don't get it. We've got technical gremlins, which are like normal gremlins, only more technical. Twitch is not working at all. Doesn't matter, it's us, isn't it? That's the main thing, is us. Just us. Me, you and the others. Just us. But it means I can't see the chat now either. Let's see if we can reload that, so at least I can read what you're saying to me, which would be nice. There's something very strange happening here. I mean, genuinely something very strange happening. Are we on a completely separate... This is a separate stream, isn't it? This has started up as a separate thing. This is bizarro. Come on, auto activate. Schedule stream has finished. It has, yeah. Now it's starting to come through again. The first one must have ended by OBS, and then all of a sudden it started up a second one, which is confusing. Sam, I can't see you on my screen. What I do is I have Social Stream Ninja, it's called, which drags all the chat into one window for me so I can read what's going on. This is just bizarre, this though. Because I have to read the chat, and unfortunately it's not doing it. It ain't doing it right. But it's now, what the hell is going on here? The world's gone mad. Do you understand how mad the world's gone? The world's gone mad. This should be working. This should be working. There you go. Sam York's another creator have the same split happen this week. There's definitely something not right with YouTube. But I think it's not just YouTube. It might be our internet, because Twitch didn't work either. Just had to reset Twitch. Yeah, except the two chats just kept going on, which looks like this is happening as well now. Very strange, as the Beatles once sang. Tried starting over at least 5 times, man. It's stupid. Technology. It's technology for you. None of this is any good. Anyway, I hope. Yeah, this is just listed as a live stream now. Positive mental attitude is live rather than what it was supposed to be called, which means I'm going to have to go back and change the name of it. She was okay after that when she had no other outside software involved. Yeah, there's some weird shit happening. I know YouTube are throwing in loads of new features, aren't they? Loads of new stuff, which we'll have to test out. One of which is collaborations, which could be interesting. I don't know how you need to collaborate, but you can just, I think, tag someone in, and then you get to share on both people's channels, both audiences. Could be a good way of growing. We'll try that. Maybe it's something, getting the vertical, horizontal, it could be. That didn't show up on YouTube, unfortunately. But they did say it was going to be later on this year, not 2026, from November onwards, which normally means it's been trailed somewhere else. It'll be in the back, working in the background at least. But yeah, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. That's all I'm saying. So have we got everyone? Is everyone back in? I can see into all your houses. All your houses. She had trouble on a horizontal only. This is a horizontal only as well. There should be no vertical going out there. I haven't seen it yet either on the live streaming tab. On YouTube. It just says go live, doesn't it? Doesn't split it into two, which is going to be good if it does, but also a bit of a warning for anyone who live streams. Don't forget, when it's just a horizontal live stream, it's us. It's just us. With the occasional person who sees it on the homepage might dip in. Once it's us and portrait, it'll be every knobhead on the planet suddenly jumping in. So expect to see that. Mods expect to be busy once we start streaming to both at the same time. It is good. It's a good way of getting eyes on your channel, but it's also a bad way because you end up with fuckwits on your channel as well. I mean, no one wants a fuckwit on the channel, do they? One's bad enough. Anyway, I'm drinking tea. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey with almond milk in a thermos because I'm worth it. Sponsor me, you bastards. That is a good cup of tea. Mandy is at level 50. She is. Also, another creator has a vertical live that just does not end after he's ended for hours. Shows up live on a 2 to 3 second loop hours later. There is something weird. There is something weird about that. Twitch is pretty much almost bob on. If I wave on Twitch, it waves. On YouTube, it's very, very slow to do so. Not just with you watching it slow on YouTube. I mean, slow for it to be showing as being live on my own back end. Which is why, after I finish the stream, people can sit there and chat for ages afterwards. Unless I physically go in and end it, which is weird. Mandy, I did this earlier, by the way.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Yeah, YouTube is going to be doing it in the studio. All you need to do is when you're setting up your lives in there, when you're scheduling it, you can then choose to go horizontal, vertical, or both at the same time. And it will automatically merge your two chats together. So all that you're doing then is you click live. Everything you would expect to see, you will see. The only thing that we're worrying about is how it's going to do it, because this is horizontal. Is it going to just cut the middle? Do I need to make sure I sit here? It's going to be a little bit of messing around, man. A little bit of messing around, but it'll speed things up. You messed up your OBS for nothing. OBS can always be fixed. And also, if you do it via OBS rather than the native YouTube channel, you can decide what gets shown. You can move your camera exactly where you want it and things like that. But it's interesting. It's going to be, I think there's going to be a hell of a lot more people live streaming. YouTube seems to want to go down that route of, they want to take people away from Twitch. Twitch, I don't think, is the best place on earth to be streaming, unless you're a gaming streamer. They've got a 50-50 split, haven't they? Kick, you've got a 95-5 split, which means that the streamer gets 95% of any income, and Kick just get 5%. Kick is owned by a gambling company though, so it's, do you want to go with that or not? Twitch 50-50 if you're lucky. I think it's still 70-30 with YouTube, but it's better than 50-50. They seem to be wanting to go for the Twitch audience, which is why, if you're in the States, not where we can't get it, but if you're in the States, you can get gifts. You'll be able to get gifts, which is a little bit like TikTok, where people can buy like $10 worth of little tiny gifts, and you can throw a couple of cents worth of gifts here and there. You know what I mean? We don't get it in the UK yet, anyway. Yeah, it's got to be what's screwing people up in the meantime. There's definitely something going on. I mean, what's going on? Cap, you're getting puppy pics. Show us your puppies. Show us your puppies. You ruined it though. Remember, we couldn't figure out how to make it work again. Victoria, we can fix that. All you need to do is reset it and then start from scratch. Piece of piss. Piece of piss. Pop. It's probably why they're messing up outside ways of doing it. YouTube is very sneaky. They are sneaky. That's why YouTube is the second largest or second most popular search engine on the planet. The first one, Google. Guess who owns YouTube? Google. So they know what they're doing, don't they? Vic, you're going to get puppy broody. Ah. Definitely doing more TikTok-like things. They are, aren't they? They're trying to, I don't know why. Shorts, that started it, and then just the little gifts and things. It's starting to look very TikTokish. They don't need to do that. YouTube is all about horizontal content. That's where the Nero are. Shorts for the funny, horizontal for the money. Yeah, baby. New puppy and family. All right. Put up some Yow Chow post. Louise Lula Bellatini, how are you? 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. How are you? How are you in yourself? How am I doing today? I am absolutely knackered. I'm falling apart at the seams. I'm sore in places I didn't realise I was sore, although I had a fantastic morning. I got up, got out of bed, dragged the comb across my head. No, I didn't. Nobody does. Paul McCartney, you're a lying bastard. Yeah, I got up. I went back to bed and just listened to The Cure for about 4 hours, and then fell asleep again, which I needed badly, so I got it. Don't get puppy broody, get cat broody. I'll send you one. You're not getting to get rid of Domingo, are you? What have we got here? What have we got? We've got a rock shandy for El Capitan. Is Tomash volunteering for bar work? I think so. He's going to be put up there. We're doing that in a sec. Don't forget as well, Ali is going to be late. She's in Dublin. Dublin. Out and about in Dublin, what? Pub rock shandy. Look at that. Fantastic. Love us. Yeah, whether you like to or not, you're going behind the bar, Tomash. Piggly Ding has been reset. I also haven't redone, which I'm supposed to be doing, the thing in the corner, because I've had loads of stuff happening today. unfortunately. Was the big walk that I did. Absolutely. That, I needed that badly. But I think it might have had a little bit of an effect. Yeah, someone's got to mind about until Ali runs back from Dublin after doing her wet work. You know what wet work is, don't you? Target acquired, click, click. Mentioned that when she popped into Richie. Yeah, she sent us a message to make sure. It's not like don't start without me, just I won't be there at the beginning. No problem, man. As you can see, the jukebox is stuck on The Cure, even though that's not currently playing. Because I've been listening to The Cure all day. I love The Cure. Mandy, you've got a coffee? Oh my god, the coffee is adorable. Sadly familiar with wet work, yeah. It's a good map on Call of Duty, wet work. This one takes a while. Oh, by the way, Mandy, I don't even know what you call it. The kippers showing stuff. That make any sense? I am not 100% sure it will work, unfortunately. If you think about what I get sent to show on screen, a lot of it is green. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Is water on there? I think it's still meths, isn't it? I think. We'll check that out in a minute. Is it a widget? It is, it's a widget. Right, what? That's coffee. Oh my god, the coffee's not right. Yeah, meths. I'm going to change that for water very quickly. Because I can do this. Settings have been saved. Buttons have been pressed live. You know how bad these are, don't you? It's very bad, very, very bad. Right, quickly send some messages from Twitch. To the 6,000 people on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. You were aiming for water. Feckin' water. Sam, you're going to take the coffee? Good. Oh, yeah. No more water, please. Water. It was nice, wasn't it, to see the sun today for a change. I went out for a walk today. I had to because I'm as stiff as a stick insect on its wedding night. It was amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean amazing. 13 degrees Celsius, sunshine, beautiful, short weather, out for a walk, not a single bit of rain. Last night, it pissed down when I took Jess out, and it pissed down when I picked her up. But, oh man, today was lovely. That walk was fantastic. I should have gone to the beach again today. I had the knee brace on, I had my shorts on. Perfect. Don't need any more than that. It was short weather, absolutely. I had a hoodie on, not hoodie, yeah, a hoodie it was, actually a hoodie, just in case, and I was getting warm as I walked round. It was bloody beautiful, bloody beautiful. It's after 8 PM, not the time for coffee. Don't have caffeine after 8 PM. I make a cup of tea, well, a thermos of tea. Thermos, sponsor me, you bastards. I always have one, even overnight. It doesn't keep me awake. You'll go kayaking soon. You'll try and go live. That'll be boss cap. That'll be brilliant, man. Get it done. It's only 2:20 over in the US of A, it is. And it's light, isn't it? It is pitch black here. It is dark. Love to see that. 13 degrees is the cut-off point into your big coat. Louise, what is... I know you like that, but what is wrong with you, man? That's t-shirt and shorts weather, that, man. I'm still wearing my shorts. I've had a shower since, I always have a shower for you lot. I like to be clean when I'm being dirty. You know what I mean? When I'm being dirty. Don't overdo it. It is lovely on the beach. It really is. I tried with the second half of that video that I put out not to talk as well. I just thought leave it. Listen to the shells crunching under my feet and then just look around. I am going to take a better camera at some point. I might even take that one the expensive one. Take that with me. That's worth more than me car, that bloody thing. Ridiculous, isn't it? You'd be right there. Of course you would, Vic. You live in an oven, an absolute, genuine oven. Ridiculously hot. You're one of those that sometimes has hot coffee to fall asleep. Do you know what, Sam? My dad is exactly the same. Always has a cup of coffee before bed if he's struggling to sleep. I don't understand it, but it works for him. This week, hopefully, keep an eye out. Cap, we will do. If it comes up, we'll be on it like Wallace and Gromit. It's lovely, peaceful, and so very open. Do you know what? That's one of the things that I love most about it, Sam. Like I said, we're on the coast, so it's easy to get to. It's a fairly, I don't know, average-sized town. It's 100,000 people in sort of the greater Southport area, which is Southport, Birkdale, Ainsdale, Churchtown, and Crossings and what have you. So it's not a small town, but it's not a big town. There's a lot going on, and then all of a sudden you walk 100 yards from the car park onto the beach, and the whole world opens up before you. It is amazing. And if you look to your left towards Liverpool, I don't think it showed on the screen, but I could see Snowdonia, Ururi, just there in front of me. Then I looked to my right, I could see Blackpool, see the tower and the roller coaster and everything. It's amazing. And then in front of me there's a gas platform, but beyond that is just Ireland and then the States. Nothing else. Mad. Love it. You've broken out my hoodie. For those who don't know, that is a massive hoodie that Mandy has. Can't afford to get cold in your joints. Body, not Dutch kind. Yeah. You don't want cold joints in the Netherlands either, do you? That wouldn't be simply sensational. No. That is not good. My joints are very cold. I have frozen joints. They don't smoke well. They don't light well. Not good at all. Yeah. I know, but it's not cold. 13 degrees. Bloody hell. Mind you, Louise, you are 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle, aren't you? Gets very windy up there. Very icy, very snowy. You must have yak stuff. Have you not got yak trousers? Yak skin trousers? I'd love that. Be on a beach soon. Only Western, but love a good UK beach. Western Beach looks brilliant. The whole of that coast looks fantastic, to be honest with you. I love all that. It's lovely now. Did you see your picnic yesterday? Thought of you when I was doing it, because I know you'd like the greenery. I love the greenery, man. Love it. Always love the greenery. More greenery. Your county has a bit over 100,000. It's not massive, is it? But 100,000. If you look at a football stadium, or soccer stadium over here, I've been in a stadium with 100,000 people. It's a lot of people in one go, but spread over. It's a fairly thin town, Southport. It's about 2.5 miles wide, and then quite a long stretch, all by the coast, which is lovely. You don't feel like it's too big, but you can get anywhere fairly quick. And that Ainsdale is about 5 miles away from where I am now. Just down there, park up, wander onto the beach, and everything opens up. I can get away from absolutely everything. It's a nice, fairly firm sand as well. And I'll show you my thing now. Where is it? Map my walk, which is slightly worrying, to be honest with you. Come on. No, don't do that. This is the map. I walked all the way to near enough the edge of the sea, but then stopped and turned round, right? And I only started doing map my walk about half the way back. And this is where it said I was walking from. I started off in the Irish Sea, apparently. Trust me, the water wasn't there when I started. But that's what it's saying. I started there. No wonder I was knackered. And it wasn't 965 steps. It was about 2,500 steps. Just from the car towards the edge of the sea, and then back 2,500 steps, which was great. More people in and out each day, as many folks live more rural but work, shop and go to... Right, so there's definitely more than 100,000. Brilliant. Thin. Yes, Mandy, thin. Love the picnic and Ruby playing. Looks on... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the largest city for about 90 miles in each direction. 90 miles over here gets you to some very, very big places. Liverpool, Manchester. Birmingham's only 99 miles from Liverpool, isn't it? So you can get to some good places, to be honest. You have to watch it back and make sure you're not on camera too much. You've got to think of your fans, Vic. Think of your fans. How many steps do we try and do each day? A bare minimum of 2,000, which is nothing. But this day, 3 years ago, I couldn't walk at all. Not at all. The entire left-hand side of my body was paralysed. I was being hoisted into and out of bed. My first little bit of physio, genuinely on the first day I started doing it, was learning how to sit upright. They put me there like a baby, and then people sat behind me, in front of me, either side of me. I'd sitting down, this is going to be dead easy, this just to sit on a chair. Oh my, off I went. I had to learn how to keep straight, look into the middle distance and not fall over. And all that, after a while I had to get up and start walking. It's bizarre. So 2,000 is an absolute base. I try and get as much above that as possible. But when I start doing, like on Friday when I went to the beach, I did 5,500 and I felt it in my knee. So I need to be careful. I can push myself and I need to push myself. What I can't do is push myself too far to the point where it blows up. Yeah, but yeah, kind of added 1,000 steps a year. I am regularly doing over 3,000. But I have to feel to myself, if I don't do 2,000, there's got to be a reason for it. If there's a reason for it, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. If there isn't a reason for it and I've been lazy, then I feel guilty. But I've just got to think all the time, every step that I take is a step that I couldn't take 3 years ago and is another step towards being healthier. It is amazing progress. Do you know, when I think about it, where I was to where I am now, I am miles ahead. I'm working full time again. I'm driving again. I'm going out for a walk. I'm going to watch Everton games on my own. It's absolutely incredible. 3 years without having an alcoholic drink. It's huge. Couldn't believe it when you came home and drove North Wales to Birmingham so quickly. Remember it feeling like it took all day. It's that far away, isn't it? It's only a small place. If you live over in the States, going from Land's End to John O'Groats will just feel like a normal drive to you. For us, it's ridiculous. But there have been videos about that as well, hasn't there? To all our American friends who think, oh, the UK's tiny, get in a car and drive. And they do. And they are absolutely blown away by how long it takes to get anywhere. That's a long, long, long way. It's not a long way. It just takes ages to get there. Just post some pics on your YouTube. Capitan, good stuff, man. Puppy time. Puppy on your YouTube channel, a new family member. Oh, lovely stuff, man. Proud of me. Thank you very much, Tomash. I am as well, actually. I'm trying hard. I need to try harder. This is so annoying. I need this to work. I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to play guitar again. I miss it badly. When you lived in the Detroit area, there'd be folks that did 2-hour drives to work. 4-hour round trip is ridiculous, isn't it? But you need to. If you've got to go where the work is, you've got to go where the work is, unfortunately. I am an inspiration, darling, an inspiration. I try and be an inspiration. If I can do it, anyone can. Sonny is lovely. It's just like Hannah. Oh, can I give the middle finger? I can, but look, see. That happens all the time. I get tremors constantly. And the more tired I get, the more I tremor. Is that what you're saying you need to do? I need to play guitar. It's got to be more like that. Flute, all like, yeah. We don't have all of those nice long straight wide roads that you do in the US. Exactly. You can afford to have big luxury barges and massive Winnebagos and things that just go straight for thousands of miles. Driving from Land's End to John O'Groats is all, even at the motorways are not straight over here, are they? They're all windy, which I think is a bit more interesting, but very tiring, to be honest with you. It'd be nice just to have a straight highway that goes from, I don't know. No, it wouldn't, would it? Northern Scotland. No, we can't have highways up there. You've got to have the curvy roads. That's what makes it as beautiful as it is, man. As soon as you seen him, you thought it was Hannah's twin. Could be. Could be related, you never know. You'd love another. Of course, Vic, you would have like 6 million dogs in one place, wouldn't you? Don't push it too much. Yep, nice slow steps. You do. And what I've found as well with the steps, I might be doing the same amount of steps, but now I've got a very long stride pattern. So the stride pattern's getting longer. It used to be from here to the top of the street and back used to be 500 plus, something like 560 steps. Now it's 200 and something steps. So I'm starting to get longer. I'm starting to get more fluid with the way I walk. Doesn't look as many, or doesn't look as good because it's still just the same amount of steps, but I'm covering a hell of a lot more ground. And I'm doing it quicker as well. You love to, you do love US driving. You hit the curb too many times when you came back. Also, KERB, thank you, Victoria. CURB is to stop doing something or to slow it down. KERB, curb. Bloody Americanisms. Don't forget to highlight Denise Vick here, wide viewership. You do have a wide viewership all over the world and other places. What the fuck was that? Man with a dog. You'll get one in time. You can feel it, Capitan, absolutely. You'd be terrified to drive on the narrower roads that exist in the UK. You'd get used to it, you really would. Absolutely. It'll have you playing right back in no time. I played right back for one season. One season in the Netherlands. I was a centre fireworks. Back of the net, in you go, lad. But they made me play it right back because you needed to learn another position. So you've got empathy for players around you on the team. True story. Kerb, KERB, thank you very much, yes. I thought you were changing that to a what thing? A what with a what now? Oh, yeah, it's certainly not. Mandy, it's not supposed to be on there. I don't know why. Thought it was going to be a rude joke. Rude jokes on this channel. Never a rude joke. You think a boy golden is in your future? Are we still talking Zoags, Victoria, or, you know, some bronzed hunk? It's a Mandy-esque hint as to something I've sent me to show you. It is. Okay, the hint. This is Vegas meets the Oblong, okay? Vegas on the screen, and there's Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? He's watching the Rube Meister. And more, he looks absolutely obsessed. Probably thinking to himself, what are they doing? What are those weird looking cats doing in water? Us weird looking cats don't like water. They're dogs, Domingo, they're dogs. Perros acuáticas. Isn't that brilliant? And there you go. That is your wide breadth of followers. Can he sub? Smaller cars, yep. Size is relative. The bigger they are, the wider it needs to be to fit them. Charlie Hunnam, of course, of course. You have noticed that at least way fewer large trucks and SUVs. There's more SUVs coming in, but we prefer the smaller cars with the smaller engines, to be honest. It's better for us over here. We did inspire the SUVs with the Range Rovers, we did. Land Rover and Range Rover. Everyone started thinking, hey, we can do that. That's so cute. Can you post it? You was expecting a British taking the piss, but that's really cute. Oh no, when it comes to stuff like that, you know, we will take the piss, but not all the way. All the way. You could house a family in some of our US SUVs. You could. The US SUVs, they're massive, they're ridiculous. No one needs a car that big. Yeah, one mistake a lot of the Americans make when they come over is they hire the biggest car going. It's what they're used to. Always get something smaller. Don't go for the smallest, but just something a bit more compact and you'll be alright. Couldn't risk disturbing him to get a better picture. He was very animated watching the live earlier. Viva Paws Vegas for Cats 2. There you go. That's really made you smile, but we won't see that because you're never on screen. Tell them you're never on bloody screen. Can we see your feet? No, piss off. Belly rubs. Kirsty did something similar. She did a video of her cat watching me, my bird feeder, me Dennis bird cam, even though there was none whatsoever. No birds, was there? But they were still watching. What's going on here? You want an Escalade? I don't think we serve them. I can do you a rock shandy. Oh, you mean the car, the Escalade? Definitely go for a smaller car. You like the manoeuvrability. You don't need to have massive cars. In fact, there are some very, very small cars which are perfect for just buzzing around towns. And they're more fun to drive as well. An MX-5, Mazda MX-5, or a Miata you call them there, don't you? Perfect for going to Scotland in. Nice windy little tiny small tight roads, but they're so much fun to drive. I am welcome to send them over if that's best. You'll reply something in due course and try for a better picture or video. Happy days. Viva. Hang on, where are we? I will send them via thingy, Instagram. If that worked. Has it worked? Yeah, Viva Paws Vegas, by the way, to those who are watching afterwards, is Vic's channel, where you'll see some absolutely adorable dogs. Gorgeous. The dogs are adorable. Oh my god, they are adorable. Swimming under blue skies in a blue pool. Know what I mean? You and your crew make us smile. They do. Victoria, you did go on camera yesterday. Intentionally. Was that early hours of the morning? Yeah, I'm so glad to share the happy. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Get an MX-5. At some point, I would love to get one. I don't know if I could fit in one though, because I'm a large loaf, aren't I? Being a smidge under 6'2", my arse. And I can't drive a manual. I can't drive a stick shift until I've had another assessment, because that damn thing don't work. New merch idea for you both. This channel is approved by pets. I need more merch. I need more new stuff. I definitely want, and I need to carry on with the idea that I had. I've recorded some bits and pieces for it. It's going to be weird. Not everyone's going to like it. I don't care. Sound very Millwall there, don't I? Yeah, this channel is approved by pets, which is why there's paws, man. That's why we have the paws. He's in the background as well, the bear. Yeah, but last time you came home, you'd rented an SUV and switched to a Mini once you saw the size of the roads. You forget how small things are over here. And the Minis, is it a new Mini? They're not exactly small, to be honest with you. Not compared to the old Mini. Yeah, but you can't have massive... It's only a small country. It's stupid having big cars over here. We're not suited to it. Little, if you're going from city to city or you're up and down the motorways all the time, have a large sedan, have a large, just normal car. A nice Mercedes or something, you know. Not that I'm flying the flag for Mercedes, but once tri-point, always tri-point. It is good, that, isn't it? couldn't figure out how to make the lights work, and your dad made you drive home from the pub on the bends. You ricocheted off the curb, KERB, like a pinball. That's laziness. That's laziness. British drivers aren't lazy like that. My wheels are absolutely knackered because the person who had it before me drove like that as well. Love that. You need t-shirts if anyone's able to set it up. People are asking. Piece of piss. Easy to do. I managed to do it. I've got a T-mill I use for my merch. Really straightforward. Might be worth having a look what's best for you over where you are. But it's just print on demand as well. Someone orders it, they print it and send it out. You do nothing with it whatsoever. You know what I mean? You just design the t-shirts, upload it, and they print it. Fact. I'll show you now. If I just get a different colour t-shirt so you can see what's going on, like. That's all you do for your t-shirts now. That little plus is where you put your artwork and it prints it. There's a box, which is the printable area. As long as you do it in a high resolution, so it's the printer can print it properly, it looks sound. I am not even wearing one of mine. I normally wear one of my merch shirts on screen. They look quite good. Have I got one? Let's have a look. There's a Jeff t-shirt. Unironed obviously, but that's a Jeff one. Jeff merch. And the good quality as well. The Horace Sugar Skull one I absolutely love. I love. Vic, you fell down the stairs at your mum's as well. It was steeper than you remembered. Do not go to the Netherlands then, because their stairs are like that. Crazy. I think you only see big SUVs on crime shows, normally being driven by ex-football stars with 600 police behind them. Yes, to the t-shirts. Got belly rubs over a picture of the gang. You've got loads of ideas. Oh, sorry. I've got loads of ideas. Everyone's got loads of ideas for your merch. There's plenty of stuff that you can do. And also, you could play up to the fact that you don't appear on screen too often by always having you in the background, or like a pour over your face so they can't quite see you. Be brilliant. Lost your temper so bad at your dad as you kept trying to pull over and he was yelling, just go. It's got to be done. Go, go, go. I could have been away there. Remember that? Driving school with the mad Welsh woman who failed the test out 600 times. We'll try and skive one afternoon at work so you can try and get it set up. It doesn't take long, to be honest with you. And you can make the designs or get other people to help you with the designs as and when you need to. Upload. It's done. You handle nothing apart from making and uploading the designs. Piece of piss, man. I'll talk you through it. You had someone drive towards you in a Ford F-150 over here. Fairly cropped yourself. Yes, cropped, Jeff. F-O-J. Yes, I know what you mean. It looked massive. They do. I have got a picture somewhere of an F-150 and a Fiat 500 side by side, which is weird. You got a Pause staff t-shirt. Yep. Easy store, good quality, delivered quickly, worn to gain access to the merc. And genuinely you did as well, didn't you? He was wearing it. I was looking around seeing where's this famous Tomash, and all of a sudden I looked up and someone was flashing the Bears Paws badge, and in he got, and we went live together. We want to buy together. Nice to get a good quality tee. You've had some from those print on demand shops that are either weirdly smaller than the size chart or easily rip at the seams. I can only tell you from the ones that I've bought samples of all the stuff that I sell, apart from the hoodie, which I'm going to buy soon, and they're all really good. I like them. I like them. You thought you were saying you wanted a Jeff crop top. Hey, a Jeff crop top might work, mightn't it? Piggly ding. Next. Piggly ding. Next. Louise and a Jeff crop top. There you go. That'll sell. Print on demand, no upfront cost to you at all whatsoever. And it's regional printers. Yep. So if you order it in mainland Europe, it'll be printed in mainland Europe. If you order in the States, it'll be printed there. Dead easy. Really quick. I did it as well. Just really quick. I went through and had a look at which were the sort of the most green, the best companies to work with. T-Mill is quite nice. And I've got plenty of stuff on there. You don't need, you can pay monthly and you can open up everything they sell, or just the free stuff is fairly straightforward. I like it. I like it. We know you're not technical. It's not more. Oh, Maureen, that was it. Driving school. I could have been away there, Di. No, it's not a problem. You don't need to be technical to do that. I can help you with that. I am technical, he says, on a stream that shouldn't have started from earlier on. There you go. You wouldn't say no. Right, we have that now, Louise. A Jeff crop top. You and a Jeff crop top. Are you sure about that? When's the next home game? It is a week on Monday. West Ham. 8 o'clock kickoff. So it'll be dark getting there. It'll be dark coming home. Obviously, if it's dark going there, it'll be dark coming back. What a fucking stupid thing to say, Ashcroft. You have to set it up straightforward. I'll help you with it. It's not a problem. You got your 1612 t-shirt and it doesn't have side seams. Ooh. We like that. That was a good t-shirt, that, Louise. We like that. Wondering how all this works post-tariffs? Yeah, it doesn't, because it's getting posted from within your own country or near enough your own country. So it's cuts all that out. It's brilliant. I do have a mate who makes printed t-shirts and embroidered stuff. If I was ever big enough where I needed it, I'd quite happily go and give him the business and send everything out myself, but print on demand, much easier. Let them deal with it. They also deal with returns and things. You remember Maureen? She was mad, wasn't she? Oh, Vic, you've hit 2,500 subs. That's 2,500. Imagine 2,500 people. It is crazy. Congratulations, as they say in Japan. That's great, that. It just constantly keeps on moving, doesn't it? You don't need to go stratospheric. As long as you're constantly moving forward, it's a great sign for your channel. It's all organic growth as well. I am definitely going to it Monday. Very glad you remember, Maureen. What an odd thing to remember, though. Like collective cultural memory. Jess wouldn't have a clue she was. Jess missed out on getting the test yesterday, by the way. She there was a test that was available for 9:30 in the morning, and by the time she got in contact with me dad, who said yes, book it, it had gone. Otherwise she could have been driving today, because she would have pissed her test yesterday apparently. Your 4,000 hours. Have you got your 4,000 as well? Did I miss out on that? Did you get your 4,000 watch hours? Because now the ads, make sure you turn on ads and absolutely everything as well. Anything, any video that you put out there, make sure it's monetized. Dwayne Eddy's, man. Remember Mum laughing at that show? It was mad. My dad's a driving instructor. That, I think, to this day, gives him palpitations when he sees it. I could have been away. You're away for the next 2. Who's after West Ham? I haven't got a clue who we're playing. Thanks to you lot for helping. Oh, it's nice to see more people from the community doing well. More getting monetised. More moving forward with opportunities to express themselves. I think it's brilliant. I love YouTube. It's definitely, it's the greatest democratisation of the arts that we've known in our history. Brilliant. Absolutely. They aren't all in the studio, but you're like 50 hours away and you've definitely... All right, well, there you go. Once it's in there, you'll be sound. I think it'll pop up. I don't know if it automatically does it or you need to press a button to say, yeah, I'm quite happy now with joining the advert revenue thing. But once you do, you can set it up that your adverts automatically go in everything that you upload. I think. As long as you do it via, I don't know. I do all mine via mobile, so I have to switch on my monetization on absolutely everything. And it's not huge. I mean, 24p is 24p though, isn't it? No pre-header. 2-header pre-game, rather. Unfortunately not. I know, I bought myself a little crossbody bag as well. So I look very metrosexual in this one. But like most places nowadays, you can't take a bag in that's any bigger than A4 paper, which is not really big, is it? So I had to buy a little crossbody thing that fits in the Osmo Pocket 3, the battery with a little stand bit on the bottom, the little power bank as well, to make sure that everything I've got can be charged and ready. Means I'll also be able to take other little bits and pieces with me, which might help the stream a little bit. Jean-Gier's crossed. Everton 1, Sean Dyche's West Ham 2. It could be at that point, couldn't it? Tomasz Suchek, hat-trick, yep, on the Monday. Everton 1, Palace 2 on the Sunday. Jean-Philippe Mateta with a hat-trick for Palace. 24p's where I get loads of 24p's. I just don't get enough 24p's, unfortunately. But it's nice when it comes through. I've had 2 payouts already. Money that I would never have had, which is just through people watching me videos. It's mad. If one goes viral, which it never will do because I don't make viral content, but if one did, you never know, it could make an absolute fortune. It won't though. It won't. Send us a map up, show us your brick. Get your brick out for the lads. Alright, I'm not seeing it before you see it. That's fair enough, that. A man must see his own brick first. Let us know when you go and find it for your first game. I'll bring the camera along so everyone can join in with your fun. And then you have to do what everyone else does and stop tens of thousands of people walking past while you stand there and point at it. Casper, good evening, as they say in Japan. How have you not seen it? It wasn't where it was supposed to be, was it? That's great. You're a long way off a payout, but it's lovely of folks to do it. You won't be that far off a payout. Believe it, you will not be that far away. Because you'll be getting your advert money as well. There's not a huge amount in shorts. Genuinely not a lot. If you can start making a bit more long form content, horizontal, that's where the Dwayne Eddies are. That's where it's all about. What percentage does Mandy get? I think somewhere between 0 and 0.0%. I'll get her something. I'll sort you something out nice, Mandy. I'll buy you a present. I'll send you flowers or something. There you go. As a thank you for all the help that you give me. 1, they lied to you about where it was. B, I have changed the system for telling you lists of what, right? You've not been over yet since they told you where it is, right? So it's there somewhere though. They give you a map of where it is, but they've obviously told them completely different places. Did you go looking around Goodison trying to find it? It's at the Hill Dicko. How the weather today has been absolutely exceptional, Casper. 13 degrees Celsius today. Sunshine, dry for the first time in ages. The grass everywhere looks incredibly green. It's beautiful now. Bloody beautiful. It stormed a bit. Stormed. Do not send you flowers. All right, mad ass. What can I send you instead then? Not Tia Maria, because you've got 17 bottles of that left, haven't you? Chocolates, could send them, but they take you about 6 months to eat till they're out of date. I don't know. We'll think of something nice. It's 88 Fahrenheit, which is 31 Celsius in Texas. Isn't that quite a nice temperature for there? It's normally 600 degrees, isn't it? That's why they call you Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm only joking, Queen. Queen, no. Very poor, very poor.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
You see, in Liverpool, men normally call women queen. All right, there, girl. All right, queen. We should have got a pause brick. Oh, do you know what we should have done? With him on there. Can you get pictures? That'd be great, but now we can't, can we? We can get it done now, but we'll do that. If they ever come up again where there's more bricks to be sold, we'll get one. Yesterday the weather was perfect. 23, 24 and slightly windy but sunny all day. Nice. Gradually cooling from last week. We were rainy. Rainy. To the point where a mile away from here is the Southport Stadium. That got called off during the game. Right, I'm going to do this, but it's not going to work. Because at the moment, that is supposed to be on it. The Ordinary to Enschede, which is where I used to live, in the Netherlands. In Enschede. Dus een hele mooie stad, zeg. Ja hoor. Nou, we're having stream booth, thank you very much. Twitchy bastard. Where are we? Yeah, the jukebox on the same song. It's stuck, I don't know why. I was listening to The Cure this morning. I've not listened to it all day since. There are different musics, playings, and there shouldn't be. It's mad. What do you call me? What do you... Nice weather to the, hot in the end, alright. Sounds painful being hot in the end, doesn't it? Besides, yesterday it's been fall weather here for nearly a month now, but weirdly warm during the night, which has been pleasant. Autumn, not fall, thank you very much. What do Americans call autumnal weather if it's called the fall? Do you call it fallal? Or do you still call it autumnal? At which point, stop calling it fall, call it autumn. Bloody English language. Been to barge to Waregem, Ordinary to Enschede, hydrofoil to Malmo, and the last bus to your heart. That was worth a soul pull, that, wasn't it? Yeah, do you know what? I haven't been back to Enschede since 1985 and I missed the place. I should have been back at least once, shouldn't I? At least once. I was gutted. Everton went there for a pre-season friendly and there was all kinds of violence. I was glad I never went. Would like to have gone to that. Glad I didn't now though. What do we get? Oh, Jinxie Jungle Juice, J, Triple J. Wonder how our Jinxie is she alright? 9 watching, 4 likes. That's more than normal, isn't it? Both watching and likes. But a Jinxie Jungle Juice, look at that. With a flower, a rose, a red rose on there as well. Lovely stuff. A fall. Yeah, good call out. You'd like the first iteration and didn't do it for this one. It's no big deal really, is it? The likes. Not for me anyway. Not on this channel. It might be different if it's the horizontal and vertical at the same time. That might generate a bit more, but nah. We don't normally get people dropping into this one from anywhere. You call it efterer. So to you fall and autumn is equally wrong. But it's English. Efterer, which is weird because that doesn't sound anything like autumn or fall, yet it does sound a little bit like herfst, which is Dutch for autumn. Het is de herfst. Is it tomorrow is the first day of actual autumn? I think it is, isn't it? Use autumn and fall interchangeably. That's because you're cool though, Sam, isn't it? You're proper cool. Fall back is how you remember which way the clocks go. Spring forward, fall back. There you go, yeah. That's how people remember them. That's how easy it is. Spring forward, fall back. The only problem that we have nowadays is not remembering which way they go. It's remembering whether or not your device automatically does it or you have to physically go in and change things. Know what I mean? You look forward to this live on a Sunday. I do as well, man. The people are fantastic. They are, Cap. Back 1 hour. Vic, BRB, no worries. Today, is today the first day? First day of, het is de eerste dag van herfst. The first day of autumn. There you go. Horst means harvest and is used interchangeably. Alright, so this sounds like it comes from the same place then. US will wait until November the 2nd to fall back. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember that actually. We do get a couple of weeks, don't we? Or a week or whatever it is between the two. Oh, that hasn't been changed either, has it? Jeff, you're pain in the arse. Was it for the farms to help me out the crops? And it was. We don't need them anymore. Because combine harvesters have got lights on. They've also got GPS. The farmer can sit in the house, can't he? Having a cup of tea and just press a button. Does it all for him. Unless you're Jeremy Clarkson, of course, where you need to be out there because otherwise you can't sell your programme. Harvest sermon was today in local churches. Ah, right. That makes sense. I like the autumn. It's a good time of the year. I have got another coat which I haven't worn since last year. I need to put on, don't I? Not last year. That's a lie. From this year, I'll wear it for the next game, along with me jeans and me boots. I don't think I need the full-on winter coat yet, but I'll need a decent coat. I'll wear one of me Gallagher coats so I can bowl down the road. Know what I mean? Don't matter if it's out of tune because you're cool. I mean, our kid likes tunes, man. I just sing them, man. Know what I mean? Where are we? If 1 out of 4 hasn't been done, that's the shittest Meatloaf song of all time, isn't it? I think that's how it goes. End of harvest. Yep. We go back to standard time from summertime. The last night between last Saturday and Sunday in October. At 2 o'clock in the blessed AM it is. Saturday night, Sunday morning, dink. Back we go. And they say you get an extra hour in bed. You don't. It's a lie. You can, if you're an adult, you can stay in bed as long as you want. You don't. Because your bladder doesn't realise that it's an extra hour. So you have to get up and go for a piss, unfortunately. Some places in the States have gone all in on making fall harvest season so they can ignore Halloween. There are trunk or treats for harvest, alright? Isn't it nice? Oh, isn't it nice? Yeah, and he's still going mad there, isn't he? Why is chatbot doing that? You shouldn't be doing that, chatbot. Timers. See, that wasn't. I saved that without anything being sent. Prick. Right, I've done it again now. It's longer at work, you think? Yeah, that's the only problem, isn't it? Where are we? I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. It is Sunday after all. And because it's Sunday, I think we should have a little bit of Jeff. A bit of Jeff action, don't you? Preparation is the key to great cookery. I agree. Keep the food moving to ensure it's cooked to perfection. Oh, he's been out and about, has he? His cookery skills are up to scratch by the look of it. Hello, yeah, 12-inch meat feast. Yeah, I fucked it, lad. Alright, so it wasn't that good. So he was pretty... Oh, there you go. That's all going off again, isn't it, as well? So he thought he was doing well. He thought he was doing fantastic to Jeff. Got all the way to the end. What happens? He must have burned it. Hence having to phone Domino's or somewhere. Terrible. How's you today, Sam? How are you in yourself? May even only half jokingly call it pumpkin spice season. I have never had pumpkin spice anything. Nothing. What's the command for tape? Ain't go Mandy, ain't go Mooyah. Ruler. Ruler. That's ruler. Ruler. There you go. You've never tasted pumpkin? It's bad, mad, isn't it? There's loads of stuff I've never tasted either, and never really wanted to. Pumpkin spice, I don't know. It might be nice. I don't know. You've been working today, cutting grass. Oh yeah, it has. It's been on there, hasn't it? There you go, Mandy. Ruler. It shouldn't have popped up automatically, though, so to speak. Yeah, get rid of that, 'cause it's pissing me off now. As much as I love Robert Smith, can't be having that, can we? If it needed cutting, it sounds good. Do we have many more cutting days left of the year? You remembered it as soon as you said it. Yes, it's all about the ruler. Huache, we have Huache. This is a nice drink, I like this one. You have to be a mod, by the way, to be able to press ruler. Why aren't you a mod, by the way, Tomash? Why aren't you? I'll change that now. Nice bit of huache. Try it again. Try it again, man. It's a lovely drink. Huache. I haven't tried it, but I want to try it. This is something that Mandy discovered or knew about, and next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Don't mind you. Too late. Too late. Try it now. Try your ruler. The thing is now, being a mod, you have to go and see Mr. Ebrel for his clothing tips. You have to start dressing like a proper mod, aren't you? We are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods. It is Korean. I love Southeast Asia. It's boss. Perfect sounding drink for your weather. Yeah, I think over here, hot chocolate. Over there, definitely huache. You're not worthy. Bit of a Wayne and Garth there. Of course you're worthy. People in this stream are all worthy. They're fantastic. Plus, you're already a mod over on Twitch, aren't you? Keeping an eye on some of the lunacy that happens over there. I got a message from Twitch earlier on. You have unlocked monetization, but as soon as I click on it, it goes to a link that doesn't exist. I didn't think it was, or they might be in the middle of changing the monetization as well then, which would be quite nice. You found it looking for a drink that started with H. Have we not got loads of drinks over here that start with H? Half a lager, half a bitter, half a mild, no? Peter Hervey. It was Huache or Horlicks. That does sound like a really, really good autobiography, that, doesn't it? I'd read that. Huache or Horlicks. On the road. On the road to soul. I sold my soul for Huache. Not only read, do you know what? Not only read it, I'd write that. I would write that book. I'd make it up. Thank you for choosing Huache. It's brilliant, isn't it? We like that. Horlicks is quite nice, but it's a bit of an old man drink nowadays, isn't it? I think so, anyway. I haven't had a Horlicks in a while. A long, long while. A long, long while. Oh my God. And it looks great, doesn't it? It is very well put together, Mandy. Very well put together. As all your animations are. Fair play to you, is what I say. What else have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we've got loads. Daniel, how you doing, pal? Unlucky for Man City today. Thought you played bloody well today against Arsenal. And then give it away at the end. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Terrible. You quite like Horlicks liquid Maltesers. Yeah, it is. It's very malty, isn't it? Would it being a malt drink, it proper comes through, that malt. It's nice. You feel you hear about it a lot on Call the Midwife. It used to be a nighttime drink for everyone. The entire family sat round. Instead of drinking cocoa, you'd have Horlicks. Now it's just, I think it's the last generation. It was probably either mine or the one before. Didn't deserve the win. Very impressed with Haaland and Doku. Do you know what? I thought you were all right. I thought you did. It wasn't exactly the most pep go forward kind of game, but you played really well. Doku was fantastic. Haaland's an absolute beast anyway, like, but this is football, isn't it, by the way? Back with the net. Cap, my team played yesterday, unfortunately, at our local rivals and got beat. But didn't get beat by as much as I thought we would do, which is, I don't know, a good sign that we're getting better. Yes, Ovaltine, indeed, Louise. We are the Ovaltinies. Where the ref pulled 3 minutes from in our game, yeah. If Liverpool are losing, you're guaranteed 5 minimum. A lot more. It's just, they're making it up as they go along. Absolutely. If the game needs to end quickly because we're not getting on top, 3 minutes. If they're struggling to get an equaliser, 8 minutes. Always the way, bastards. Vic, welcome back. You missed Jeff, you did. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. You got an instant earworm. I did as well. As soon as I read the name, we are the Ovaltinies. Terrible behaviour, terrible. Yes, Thomas has been spanned. Spanners are banners. Being able to throw down the band spanner now. Sad times missing Jeff. I know, but I'll show you him later. It's alright. Show you him later. No clue. You don't need the next line. Just keep on repeating that over and over again. That's all. That's enough, isn't it? You don't like the spanner. It's good though. Makes you look like an actual worker. Like Rosie the Riveter. And now the same chat has been thrown in twice from 2 different directions. Over here and over with the 6,000 people on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people over on Twitch. Tomash is over on Twitch at the same time. We're having a party over there, man. Having it large. Have I forgotten something today? I have, haven't I? Oh, I've forgotten, obviously. Sorry. Jeff forgot to change the chat. Charlie Hunnam is playing Ed Gein, isn't it? Reckon he'll put us off. He's not going to put you off, is he? Doesn't matter who he's playing. I reckon you'll be watching that. Those horror films. Not even through your fingers anymore. Just watching going hubba hubba. Charlie hubba hubba Hunnam. Disgusting behaviour. Don't start trying to put him in my mind again. That doesn't tickle my pickle. It just gave me nightmares last time. I don't need that. There's not enough Ovaltine or Horlicks in the world to set me to sleep after that. He's a good actor though. Fair play to him. Even the commercial was alright. Oh, that bad. You don't ban anybody on here as much as you like to. I like ranting too much. It's not a case of that. Not at all. Just the fact is that I don't need as much protection as some people. And other people don't feel it's within their gift to swear as much as I do. So, you know, if in doubt, Tell him to foxtrot Oscar. I can get away with it because I don't give a shit. We are the Ovaltinis, little girls and boys. Make your request, we will not refuse you. We are here to just amuse you. That is a little bit, yeah, it's a bit Savile-esque, isn't it? Would you like a song or story? Will you share out joys at games or sports? We're more than keen. No merrier children could be seen because we all drink Ovaltine. We're happy girls and boys. Very, very, yes. You like me having a rant? It's good. You know what? It's good sometimes just to have that rant. Get it out your system. Don't take it out on people that you know and love. Take it out on wankers on the internet instead. It's what they're there for, isn't it? Nobody's asking after my legs. No one needs to. If you want to see them, they can see them. They're out quite regularly, aren't they? No one wants to, though. My fucking hell, man. Last time I saw legs like this, they were hanging out of a nest. Vic, you can't see half of these chats. Some of them are also over on Twitch. Our Tomash is double bubbling. Is that the phrase? Is that a phrase for it? Double bubbling, man. Because I'm also live on Twitch to 6,000 people. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. Come out and go back in sometimes, that helps. Yeah, but it's also we have got Twitch on the same go. I am multi-streaming for no other reasons than I can do that. At some point I might even try and do it on Kick at the same time. We'll stream to the entire world. Nobody will be watching, but we'll try. You're hiding from the spanner. No need to hide from the spanner. It's good for you, man. Good for your health, being a spanner. Ow, ow, ow. My legs are out, by the way, at the moment. I am wearing my shorts. Not short shorts. No, I'm not disgusting, not filthy. Normal shorts. It is because I'm worth it. Sponsor me Thermos, you bastards. Do you reckon that would work as merch as well? Sponsor me Thermos, you bastards. It's quite punk, isn't it? Sounds like the young ones would do that. Thomas prefers the sword. Didn't know if he was going to go full Buffalo Bill. Some mad people over there, isn't there, in the history of serial unalivers. Some absolute fucking lunatics. My mum sits there and watches it all day long. Crime and investigation or the ID channels, and my dad's sitting there panicking. Is she getting ideas? If he goes missing, I'll know where to look. Shh. It's like when you do that. Got some good stuff on here, haven't we? Also, we have to say, can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Mrs. Tom? How's Papa Tom? How's Grandad Mrs. Tom? And of course, Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo. We've seen him. He's looking very, very dapper. Dapper Domingo. Normally just does 1 or 2 creeper comments per chat. That was different. There's a filth going on. Utter filth. What else? Someone has asked something weird of me, haven't they? And I can't think what it is. Don't think it was anything like that, but just something weird we got asked. Oh, I'll tell you who it was. That fella from Blackpool, wasn't it? Who wanted to see me mum. He wanted to be my new dad or something. Like, oh, fuck's sake, man. Your man's 73. You don't want any part of that. Mrs. Tom was in Manchester for a conference for 2 nights. Ah, so you and Domingo were in disarray. I do not believe that for 1 second, Tomash. You are Renaissance man. Everywhere will be spotlessly clean. No doubt of that whatsoever. You might have your feet up on the table, but there'll be coasters underneath each heel. I am convinced of that. Grateful for your mods. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Having people you can rely on and trust. Absolutely. And I think it makes people don't realise how stressful or how intense streaming can be without having people there around you. Because, well, the stream that I do especially, there's so much that I need to do, triggering little bits and pieces and what have you. If I have to constantly concentrate on what's on the screen as well at the same time, nothing will work. Not that anything's really worked anyway. Yeah, the David Bowie head is an example of Mandy's knitting, there you can see, in all its glory. That is a fantastic knitted head, which actually looks even more impressive in the flesh. Even though it's not in flesh, it's made out of wool. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing, man. It is cool AF. I think the kids call it, don't they? Yeah, that's the thing. Mods, people you can rely on. It has to be people you can rely on and trust. And I've spanned you. I have to take it off before Ali gets here. Not taking anything off before Ali gets here. Have we heard from Jackie? She sent me a reel the other day, a Northern Ireland reel on Instagram. So she's around and about. Modding has its stressful moments. It can do, can't it? Being someone who streams and understanding the way it is for a person sat there in front of the camera or behind the camera, but in front of the mic, I try and make sure that when I am modding somewhere, I'm taking as much pressure off the actual streamer as possible. Which is why occasionally, I don't like to jump in straight away when people are being a bit out of order. Quite happy to let Vic on her stream deal with them. Go on, your stream, you deal with them. If you don't like it, we'll get rid of it, but get on with it. But sometimes stuff pops up and I go, no, I'm not having that. She doesn't need to read this at all, or you've come here for one reason and one reason only, and you're not doing it. Bye-bye. So it's not just, I'm not trigger finger on there. I just, try and think of it from my own point of view. Don't happen to do a knitting stream. Mandy should do a knitting stream. She doesn't stream anything. There's fucking Mount Snowdon. Irwitha is in the back garden. Just start there, it's massive. You could have that, there's birds everywhere. It'd be brilliant. You do your knitting. You wouldn't have to show anything. Just get on and be boss. You'd be monetised in seconds. Did I say it on the Welsh accents video? I didn't, even though I loved it. Brilliant. Or did I? I can't remember. Was that Wednesday? Some streamers show the work rather than the face. Is that a gentle request, Sam? Please show your work rather than your face, you ugly, melty-faced bastard. Is that what it is? Used to not even look, but now you read them all. Got to be careful, haven't you? With what some of the stuff people put in there. There is some filth. You need a cheap mini camera. There's loads of them about. And it depends on what kind of camera you want. Whether it's something like that, which is waterproof. That's not cheap, that's not mini, but they are available. I've got another one. I have a nice somewhere. Cameras everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's cameras. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. Every time a new camera comes out, all the other older cameras go down in price slightly, which is really good. I did. You saw the one with the dude in the car? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Right. But I can't remember. I've had a sleep since then. Just trying to convince Mandy to do a chill, no-face knitting stream. It would work perfectly as well. It really would. You wouldn't need to do anything. Loads of AI music in the background, just playing gentle stuff while you clickety-clack. Be boss, but no. So you can put it on the boat and film the dogs. And yeah, well, that's what you need then. Well, not a GoPro. I've got that. It's all right. I must admit, it is all right. That GoPro Hero 10. The not even here. DJI Action 4 I've got as well, which is way better than that. Much better. That's what I filmed the beach walk on, was the DJI Action 4 little action cam, similar to that, on a selfie stick, which are really good, man. Can you see your chats after the fact? You know, the ones the chat is saved as visible to everyone. I thought the creators might be able to see them either way. You don't need to publish the chats. I don't know if you can see it if you don't. All my chats go on there. Normally it takes a day or two for them to drop in, but it's interesting. I don't even go back and watch my videos anymore. I used to all the time. Not anymore. People would watch. They would definitely watch. People have been trying to get you online for years. It is not happening. Mandy doesn't want it. I did say that you should travel all the way around the UK in the car from Back to the Future, didn't I? And then call your channel the Mandalorian. But no, having none of it whatsoever. You'd be boss. Wouldn't even have to put yourself on screen. Just wander around with the camera. No. Easy money to be made as well, man. Yeah, can see them after a day, but not immediately. But every chat that's hidden in the live, you view in the live. So everything filthy, you check, right? A bit too much for you. The GoPros are all right. They're a bit action cammy. That's the problem, which is great, I suppose, if you're on a kayak or a boogie board or something in the water. Surfboards, loads of surfers use them. They're quite handy for that. Or I've had them on the car as well. I've got a magnetic mount, really strong magnetic mount. Just goes on the side of the car or on the front, pointing back at me. Looks quite good actually. I wouldn't trust a proper camera, but I would trust these, so I don't give a shit if they fall apart. Stumpy, you wrote his name down. It correlates with a name on your band list. You can find him. So have a look. If it does correlate, you'll be able to find him, won't you? Ruby would do it on a paddleboard. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it can be helpful to notice both helpful and problematic people's patterns over time. You can tell straight away. You know when someone comes in and the what was it yesterday? Are the dogs circumcised? That was just the wrong choice of word, I think, from someone whose first language isn't English. Have they been neutered? Instead of just going, all right, bang, get rid. No, that was a mistake. Sometimes you're laughing at it, but you can't see why. You can hint at it. That's part of the fun as well. Yeah, there you go. Mandy, get online. Be the Lorraine McIntosh in Real Gone Kid. Ooh. You want to get Stumpy back? You need him back. You're thinking about Welsh cover bands, Cluidian, Jury and the Blockheads. Dizeth Rascal. I like Dizeth Rascal. You want to try it next summer for sure. You found classes. Brilliant. You've got a drone as well. Drones are great. Drones are fantastic. You want to send it to that Stumpy's name. Get it sent on Insta. Reckon you'd fall in when she climbs back on. That's the good thing, though. The waterproof. Not just water resistant, waterproof. To 10 or 20 metres, I think it is. 30 odd feet. Didn't need a 10 metres, so 30 odd feet, 33 feet. Be sound, know what I mean? If YouTube was 40 years old, not just 20, you'd have been all over it. I would have been back in the day as well. Even when I was working and going down to London regularly, I would have been making all kinds of content. But no. Now that I can't move, I'm out and about with bloody cameras all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some folks are 90% chill, 10% problem. And they're the ones you need to watch out for. They're okay. Then suddenly, oh, hang on, no. We don't need that. You'd be great at it. Ruby would jump back on. Absolutely. You've no balance and can't really swim. Doesn't look good for you being successful at it. That would make a fantastic channel, though. I can't swim and my dogs are lunatics. Let's go paddleboarding. Let's go kayaking. Be brilliant, man. Your neurodivergent brain is super pattern seeking, especially for sad fishing or creeping. Sad fishing is a real thing, isn't it? Noticed that a lot recently. The creeping, especially like Vic's channel where she's quite obviously female. It's not good. But the sad fishing I hate, absolutely hate it. Tell you again what one you need to get, and you're going to put it on your wish list. I would go for the DJI Action 4 at the moment. It's not overly expensive. I think I picked mine up for about 150 quid, which for something fairly new, there's an Osmo Action 5 Pro out, which is about 300. The one I've got, I'm quite happy with. It's not overly expensive. It's tough as old boots. Looks a bit like that. You can throw it round. It's waterproof. You can put it under the water while you're with the animules. If you get a DJI mic as well, the DJI Mic 2 pairs with it. So you could have a mic pinned to a hat. That could be under the water and it can still hear you when you're recording your bits and pieces. They're really, really good. I'm a big fan of DJI stuff. I've got the Osmo Pocket 3, which is the little thing with the gimbal on it. The Action 4 camera. The Mic 2 and the Mic Mini. Mic Minis are amazing. It's good stuff, man. I need a DJI drone at some point, especially when I use both hands. Yeah, you'd be okay with your life jacket. Always a life jacket when you're doing stuff like that. You're not a good swimmer, even though you are kayaking. Quite obviously female. Nicest compliment I've ever given you. I try not to give you compliments. You're a YouTuber. Your ego will already be off the scale soon anyway. Once your 24p start coming in. Sorry, your 33 cents or whatever it is. I have loads more compliments for you, Vic. Don't be like that. I always say you've got a lovely voice and you're very posh. What else? You give good belly rubs. There you go. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Oh, sorry, tech talk.
Memory is
Wrong one. Tech talk.
Cappers.
Tech talk.
Cap.
Tech talk.
K-Man. KV. Capreculum vitae. Special K.
He sounds familiar.
Ahoy, hoy. Can you hear me? Hello. Cappers. Cap. K-Man. KV. Capreculum vitae. Special K. Can you hear me? Hello. Ahoy, hoy. What? Cappers. Sorry. Cap. No. K-Man. Still no. KV. I can't hear you.
Oh. Oh. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? Yeah, if you're wearing a life vesty thing, you know, worries, re-drownings or water wings, definitely no. All good, yeah, floats. I say that Vic looks like Rose West, that's not a compliment. Now you see, there's two ways of looking at this. I say that Vic looks like Rose West and she's in her 50s or 60s or something. To put people off the scent. To calm people down. Well, I'm not going to start getting filthy with her because she looks like Rose West. I can't exactly say, oh my, she's plasma hot lads, she's amazing, you should see her. Never seen anyone like her in my life, absolutely incredible. You would just get bombarded, wouldn't you? So, know what I mean? So I do say you look like Rose West, despite the fact that you quite patently don't. To try and put people off. It's done from the right you know, done from the right place at least. We have tea, buckets of tea. They are very, very bears, aren't they? Way longer than you intended. Story of my life. Ali, Ali, oh! Nice buckets of tea. There you go. Nice buckets of tea. For El Capitano. Lovely stuff. Ali, Ali, oh! Piggly ding reset. Get behind that bar, girl. Donut, how you doing? Hang on a second. Donald turns up at the same time Ali turns up. Have you been to Dublin together, have you? Hey. Strawberry donut. Oof. Yeah. A little bit of a coinky-dink. Turned up at the same time. I'm not one to cast diversions, but you know. Where have you been, eh? As if by magic the Irish appear. People are coming from Gdansk to watch the stream. Lovely stuff. Oh. I've had an update on something, haven't I? The only reason to go to Dublin would be to get engaged. Fuck that. Down with that sort of thing. Careful now. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't think I'd be a huge fan of going to Dublin. I'd love to go to the Republic. Definitely. I don't think it'd be Dublin at all. Galway sounds good to me. Kilkenny. Oh my God, it's Kilkenny. The wild Atlantic way, the west of Ireland looks amazing. That'd be boss. And then of course back to Belfast at some point. In the naughty north, not the sexy south. We're all singing and I've got the mouth. Bit of Ant Rap by Adam and the Ants, there you go. How are you doing, Ali? How are you? How are you in yourself? Tom's around. You didn't even have to shout for him. He was the first person to actually massage. In fact, you know what? Ali, oh, you missed out. You missed out earlier. We'll get the pick up quick. How's this for a pick? Ali, oh, look at the screen now. How's that for a pick? Ruby Roo, live on the screen. Domingos Duarte El Gato Mas Guadalajara Mundo is watching down below. A huge fan. Across the ocean. Friends across the ocean. That's his sister in pause. Sister in pause. Oh, isn't it marvellous? Mandy, you've been to Dublin once. What was it like? What was it like? Galway's only 60 miles away. Used to live there. Much better than Dublin. Also, Tommy Tiernan lives in Galway. I'd love to meet him. Just once. Be great. Never been to Dublin. I've been to Belfast, but I've never been to me. There's loads of places I want to go to. I'm not even sure I can go anywhere these days. I'll probably be alright on a ferry or a channel. The Channel Tunnel on a train, I'd be alright, but am I allowed to fly? Would my brain explode again? I don't know. Your parents got married in Dublin. Oh, lovely. You've got Irish in your heritage though, haven't you? Vic, you went to Dublin, but you didn't really see much as you were in the pub the whole time. That is the point, isn't it, of going to Dublin? Going somewhere and spending an absolute fortune on beer. And not going anywhere else. Yeah, I think if it was the Republic, I'd rather go to other places. To some of the small... There was a brilliant YouTuber, and I can't remember his name. His name is Noah, but I can't remember his channel name. Noah Travels or something like that. And he did a trip to Southern Ireland. I think it was for a wedding, a friend's wedding. And he's a brilliant filmmaker. But he made the place look even 100 times better than it actually does. Absolutely incredible. So chilled. And it wasn't Dublin, it wasn't the big cities, it was just everywhere, the little tiny towns where you drive through it, wave to two people and you're out of the town. It's brilliant. To be fair, you don't stay in the city, you get off at the last bus stop and any of your friends pick you up, or you get a taxi to her house. Oh, fair enough. Met Tommy a few times. He's a good lad. For a red. He's a bloody Liverpool fan, isn't he? Apart from that. You went on a day trip. One of the gang was a local. Took a couple of us to his family local. Oh, there you go. That's even better. You get more of a taste of the place when you bump into someone who's from there. Gets you away from the usual tourist shite. The Ruby Park video from yesterday looks ace. The obedience and frisbee catches look amazing. You'll catch up with it in full later. As will I. As will I. Oh, hang on. What have we got here? Oof. From Buzz. These from Buzz. That is a glorious looking sky. Look at that. Wow, look at that, man. That looks like an album cover. Bloody beautiful. Oh man, look at that. Those are definitely album covers. Turn them into album covers. Man, look at that. That is a thumbnail waiting to happen. Look at that. Hang on. Oh. Trigger warning for those of you who don't like things with 8 legs. Look away now. Dat is een grote spin, zeg. Dat is een hele grote spin. Size of that bastard. Looking up, offering you outside, isn't it? Come outside, I'll fight you now, you bastard. Size that, man. Heavy that. Heavy. Were you ever into rave music? Were you? I think having more green will be better for the Brits. It is. We like green. We feel happy. Beautiful, beautiful skies, man. Just wondering, you weren't really into it. Mandy was, weren't you? Raving on mountaintops and stuff like that. Sending hugs. How's Mrs. Tom and everyone? We have asked earlier. We have. Great pics except the 8-legged thingy. If anyone saw the live with the rainbows, that was the brightest rainbow you've ever seen in your life. I love it when something is the something in your life. Isn't it great? When something is the somethingest in your life. It's brilliant. That was in a harp lager tankard. Jeez, man, that's massive. You've invited Blue Sky Brilliance. Oh, yeah, here we go. Need some Welsh cover band names. What else have we got? Oh, go ahead. Are we saying these out loud, yeah. Newport Model Army, Wild Swansea, Stackpole Tudor, the Gamwees Midnight Runners. Oh, I like that. I always thought when Keffin Druids were sponsored by Flexies, should have been Flexies Do Not Runners. There you go. Abergavenny, ABBA. Barry Horn Can't Swim. Veruca Saltney. Oh, go ahead. I like that. Casey and the Sun Centre Band. Very real. Towin Cole Malice. Colwyn Bay City Rollers. The Cardigans. Absolutely. Abba Ristwith. Betty C. Sigur Ross. Frankie Oster Hollywell. Brilliant. We're loving it. We're loving it. We're loving it like that. Towing Call Malice is fantastic. I like that. Gotta love a rainbow. You have. They look amazing. We get them quite regularly here this time of year, especially because it rains a lot and the sun's still out. So the sun's always over there. If I look in that direction, there's always rainbows at the back of the house. Look amazing, man. They're twinned with Summer Bay City Rollers. Is that over in, is it Melbourne or Sydney? Melbourne, isn't it? Home and away, I think. It's probably pop, R&B, some rock. You're not cool when it comes to your musical taste. Obviously not. How can you be? When you look like Rose West. Is that rain now about this? You're flying when you are. You've always, when you do an Alf Stewart, you've got to push your chin into your chest, haven't you? He always does it. Whenever his voice went deep, his chin went into his chest. Yeah, flying when you are. You like all sorts as well. Do you know what? You need to be careful if you like all kinds of music. It can be slightly confusing for people. What I do on Spotify, a lot of my playlists I use as a sort of musical diary. So if I was listening to something, if it's an advert, I'll put it into a playlist, and then as I'm playing through it years later, oh yeah, I remember that day I was doing this, I remember I was doing that. But it does have some very strange stuff where I'll have a piece of classical music followed by a bit of jazz, followed by a punk song, a 23-minute prog rock song, and then some avant-garde blues or something. People who are listening to it with me in the car, what the fucking hell is this? Why? Why, Delilah? You know, like girl in movies that had records and knows all the tracks. You're the opposite of that. You're the girl who's not in movies. Some people are like that, though. I'm like that. High fidelity. I'm like that. That's why I've got the reason, the rhyme. Part of the reason why that exists, funnily enough, is because it's a diary. It's a way of going back and listening to songs and putting them into an order, why it makes sense. My 5 favourite songs by an artist, I'll have to then go back and listen to loads of their stuff. I love it. I need to get working on my next reason, the rhyme. I can't leave it as long as last time. And I think the next one's going to be another date special. I'll let you into the secret. 1991 it's going to be. Keep that under your hat. If you're wearing a hat anyway. You're the same, Sam. Everyone can be different, can't they? Everyone likes music in their own sweet way. Not everyone's as lunatic about it as some others. Not everyone is a Charles Emerson Winchester III when it comes to classical music. That's a mashed shout. Oh, Sam.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Queen. There you go. Very scouse for you there. Merthyr and the Vandellas. Merthyr Reeves and the Vandellas. Brilliant stuff. Got excited then, like, ooh, who are you going on a date with? Are you sitting there trying to come up with names? There are some names appearing on Blue Sky. I'm having to like these as well while we're going through it. Conwy Twitty. Llanad. Menai at work. Go ahead. There's some fantastic stuff here, man. We're liking this. Conwy Twitty is fantastic. This is why, if you're then anywhere near Wales, especially North Wales, your brain starts going, what else? What's next? Thanks for the celebration. Sam, I know it's not a woohoo. I apologise for that. But you do get Sean William Ryder from the Happy Mondays. And let's face it, who doesn't want a bit of Sean William Ryder in their life? He's going to lie down beside you, fill you full of junk. I never got to see the Happy Mondays live. Gutted with that. I was at Spike Island for the Stone Roses. There was talk about the Happy Mondays turning up for that as well, to make it a double bubble, but it wasn't. Instead, we had a world music band with 3 bass players on the stage at once. Not a fucking clue why. And then Frankie Bones from Brooklyn, New York. I think they were trying to hire Frankie Knuckles, the DJ, and picked the wrong one. So anyway, Frankie Bones from Brooklyn, New York. Kept going on about being Frankie Bones from Brooklyn, New York. But was a really good DJ. Worked well. I was absolutely off my fucking box that day. The jukebox is banjacks to this. It's still the Cure. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. And like I said, if I ever win the Euro Millions rollover, everyone on this stream will be able to retire. But I'm also going to hire Anthrax and the Cure to play at the same time and see which one comes out on top. Everyone's got to have a dream, haven't you? You've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how are you going to have a dream come true? Your uncle used to work in a slaughterhouse and he named his band Hide Store Monsters because of it. Is that a slaughterhouse or the slaughterhouse? Because I used to drink in the slaughterhouse all the time. The slaughterhouse is a pub in Liverpool, over the road from the Corn Market. And they used to have a comedy night there, and used to call it the Laughter House. Because, you know, genius. Now I don't drink anymore, because my brain exploded. Let that be a lesson to you. All of you out there, let that be a lesson to you. All of you. Even the non-drinkers. Although most of you will be alright, won't you? You'll be alright. You're not all the same as me. Not all fucking stupid. What else have we got? Have you sent another pic there, Ali Alio? Ah. Look at that face. Look at that face. That is the satisfied look of a very, very happy dog. Oh my god, the dog is adorable. What a beautiful, beautiful dog. What a beautiful dog. Yeah. Also, 500 sausage dogs and a football pitch. If anyone doesn't know what that means, that's, well, dachshunds, Wiener dogs, whatever you want to call them. I want to get 500 sausage dogs on a football pitch with one football and film it and see what happens. If nothing else, it'd look funny. And they're brilliant. Gwen Stefani's first band, Llandud, no doubt. A slaughterhouse where they slaughter livestock. There were monsters, a lot of them. The monsters of stock. She finally went to sleep, the nutter. What else have we got? Something else is just pinged. Crosby Fonz has followed me. Follow back. I'm getting followers here on other social media platforms. Johnny as well, go ahead. Right. The Llanfairpwll Pwllbingach oedd wel y chwind Robert Chanticilio go goes. Almost got that out there. Many apologies for the inconvenience. She finally went to sleep, the nutter. Amol. You very much support us trying that. It's going to be amazing, man. The lotto needs to come in now. You need to give Jack a football. You reckon he'd love it? He would, because it's like a normal ball, but massive for a massive boy. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. It is. What kind of football are you jacking? Are you jacking the ball? Are you jacking the box? Right, it is Sunday after all. It is Sunday.
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
What's Kipper's found this week then? Town crier in running to be named country's best. A town crier is in the running to be named the country's finest in a national competition. Kevin Ruan, who proclaims in Southport, of all places, said his livery was cleaned and pressed ahead of his first attempt to win the championship. Army veteran Mr. Ruan, who was awarded an MBE for his services as a firefighter, was appointed to his role in May after coming up with the idea after seeing one during a trip to Yorkshire. Moo. He told BBC Radio Merseyside, "I said to my wife, why haven't we got one in Southport? And she said, you'd be great at it, you've got a big mouth." Sometimes known as the original newsmen, town criers would proclaim announcements to the local populace. This town is full of bloody criers. He's right, absolutely 100%. Always crying in this bloody town. I didn't realise we had a town crier, but apparently we have. Kev, fair play to you, man. Did you do in English? That's a brilliant sketch, that, by the way. What was the show he was in about the sports centre? The British Empire he was. Mr. Britas. He was shite in that compared to being Rimmer, of course. The ultimate. Your mate, DJ Dapper Dan of Dorset, is the only town crier we're talking about. We've got to start somewhere. And we've got an army dude. Does he say, oh yay, before stuff, though? I know, I did realise, actually, now that he's mentioned it, there was someone when we reopened, I didn't reopen anything, when the old Coronation pub reopened. It's now got an Irish name, it's an Irish pub. O'Sullivan's or something, or O'Crichey, or something like that. When that reopened, he turned up to help out. That was the first time I knew we had a town crier. That was a class programme. I didn't like it. But then again, I loved Red Dwarf, so seeing him as anything other than Rimmer pissed me off. He also, he was on Thingy-majig, whatchamacallit, Oojamaflip, Spitting Image. He was the voice of Ronald Reagan on Spitting Image. And if you listen to Two Tribes by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the 12-inch version, there's a load of Ronald Reagan talking at the start of it. That is Arnold J. Rimmer. True story. Casey and the Sun Centre Band would be like that as well. Yeah, morning Jackie. Hope she's alright. Scrap Heap Challenge. Robert Llewellyn was in that, wasn't he? Crichton. Spitting Image used to be funny. When he brought it back, it was absolute dog shit. It was like receiving a rectal exam from Abu Hamza on a trampoline during an earthquake at night in a cave. This is the knowledge that you only get dropped on you in here. You learn something in this place. It's amazing. Spandau Balor. Oh my word, that is fantastic. Give that a thank you. Is that on there? Can we like that over there as well? That is amazing. Frith Beach Boys. Fucking marvellous. The Gower Station. I missed that earlier. Gower Station. Like the power station. Some like it hot. And some sweat when the heat is on. Come on, where's more? Mike and the McKinleths. Hang on, I'm just going to have to reply to this. I have just had to try and pronounce that live on air. Sort of. Steve Harlock and Cockney Rebel. Come up and see me. Make me smile. Oh, Mr. Soft. Brilliant. Oh, these are amazing. I always like it when someone starts something and everyone joins in and starts doing their own little bit. Brilliant. Love them. Have you a bucket of tea made after your long journey on the rocky road from Dublin? There's always a bucket of tea in this place. Do you know what? There you go. A bucket of tea. A bucket of tea. Pet Shop Boyos. Oh, brilliant. Go ahead. That's fantastic. More. How do you like it? Sponsor me, you bastards. I haven't had a sponsor yet. I've had loads of shite come through, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a Hwache. I thought we'd spun round there. Another Hwache. We'll have that. We'll settle for that, won't we? We'll settle to Carlisle Railway for that one. Come on, get off the screen. Look at that. That does look nice. I'd drink that. More fruit. It's not good for you though, fruit. I've mentioned this before, haven't I? Genuinely, I believe fruit is bad for you. Have a look at it. Have a look at all the things, all the animals that just eat fruit. Those things that live in the jungle, like the monkey type things with the massive eyes. That's all they eat all day is fruit, and the heart, giving it one of them. Little insects that just eat fruit, or little hummingbirds and things. Fucking hearts going a million miles a second, and they live for about 3 days. And then anything that eats vegetables or plants or leaves, you know, elephants, hippos, tortoises, tigers, you know, the ones that don't eat any meat or anything, they're all massive, and they last forever and ever and ever and ever. They all live to be like 649, and the heart beats once every 4 days, or something like that anyway. The slow loris, that's the one. He used to play for Spurs, didn't he? Yeah, it is the slow loris, which just eyes are massive, like it's been on the gear all week. Every time I see one of them, I just think to myself, all I can hear in the background is tss, 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 tss. They're amazing looking creatures. What are they? Are they related to monkeys? Are they some kind of primate? There's loads of weird animals around the world, isn't there? Those ringtail lemurs and things like that in Madagascar, who also look a little bit stoned. Are you alright, lad? Oh, good to see you there, mate. Crazy things. Some people call me Slow Loris. Switz-woo. Primate, very early evolving primate relative of ours. See, I should know about all this stuff because I watch loads of programmes like that, but obviously in one ear, out the explosion hole. Hey, we're the monkeys. I was watching them the other day as well, funnily enough. They're on one of the weird 181 on Sky channels. Brilliant. Joey, amazing win by the Browns. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, good to see you. All of a sudden I was going to start coming out with a nice to see you, nice. No. Don't forget you'll be in London in 11 days. Will you be recording lots of stuff while you're down there as well? The actors pollinators. Oh, Capitan.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Is that because the pollen gets on the fur? On the hands, the tails, the faces, everything. Good stuff, man. I love animals. Not in that way, obviously. You know what I mean? Look after animals. Some of them can't look after themselves. They need our help. Yes, that's what I forgot to change, wasn't it? Alright, you about that. Doing well here today. We are doing well. We've had 2, haven't we? We normally get a 3rd. We normally get a hat-trick. Or did we? No, we did. Mandy did as well, didn't she? We've had 3. We've had the hat-trick. Although that was on the first didn't happen stream, isn't it? Vicky is close to levelling up as well. That's not too far away, that. You're going for it. Let's hear it. Come on. Let's have Rose West levelling up today. Sorry. The hottie. What are we calling you today? Are you hot or are you Rose West? Change it now. Add one of Tomash's band names. Can I do this live on air? Hang on. Right, hang on. Chatbot. You're my chatbot. If I change this though, it's not going to come up with... it's not going to show again, is it? Bollocks to it. Give me 1 second for this.
Piggly ding. Next.
There you go. It's staying like that. I don't care. That's how it's staying. It's like that, and it's the way it is. It could be tonight. You never know. You can do it, Rose, Vic. Please do not call you the hottie. Okay, Rose West it is then. She's 56. She does gardening at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's Vic. Yeah, tonight's going to be the night. Although I might start telling people on your stream that you are absolutely plasma hot. Lads, you should see her. She's amazing. Did I upload water? I think I did, you know. I think I did. 50 minutes to go. We got 50 minutes to go. Wasn't that by... No, it was 21 seconds, wasn't it? Got 21 seconds to go. Got 21 seconds to go. Yes. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I like winding you up. Oh, lads. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Should see her, lads. It'll just be like watching The Matrix, the filth coming in on your channel. Be horrible. I wouldn't do that. Sorry, I wouldn't do that. Then even watch Adolescence. My ma and dad did. I haven't got round to watching it. You tell some of your women friends they are, for sure, Walmart hot. Which makes you laugh. Yeah. Because there's levels, isn't it? There's levels of hot. You're definitely Walmart hot. There's, what's the song? Flight of the Conchords. You could be a part-time model. I just love that line. You're so beautiful, you could be a part-time model. Not a full-time one, just a part-time model. And what's the other one? Oh, Red Dwarf. Where Lister says he was talking about his girlfriend, one of his old, Lisa Yates, his old girlfriend. She was that good looking. She could have worked behind the perfume counter at Lewis's, which is such a Liverpool phrase. There's loads of Liverpool stuff dropped into it. Brilliant. You're avoiding it. So many things you just don't watch anymore. Yeah, I can understand. It's quite a triggering subject. Obviously, it got loads of awards, brilliantly made and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not sure I could watch that. In the UK, would that be co-op hot? It could be, couldn't it? I don't want to say quick save hot because no one will understand what the bloody hell that is. You were avoiding it too, but gave in last night. Not your bag. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone at all. You know what I mean? Ali, you're close as well. You may chat more. You have to be in a specific mindset to force yourself to do it. Which, Sam, to be honest with you, that's not the way to be looking at a TV show, is it? If you have to force yourself into watching it. If it just happens one day where you think, you know what, I am in the mood to watch that, then you watch it. But not if you have to really consider whether to watch it or not. Yeah. Greg's hot would be something to shoot for. Right, that's it. I'm going to tell everybody in your stream that you are Greg's hot. Lads, you should see it. Oh, mate. Are we talking Greg's in Newcastle or Greg's somewhere else? Newcastle has a 24 hours a day Greg's. They have Greg's with bouncers on the door. Not something to be proud of really, is it? But fair play to Newcastle, man, for being that invested in Greg's. You watched a lot of stuff while working just to be up on what was out there. No more. Sam, do you know what? If you don't need to, if in that case, I can imagine it gets too much after a while, having to constantly watch stuff like that. No. Yeah, I'd stay clear of that. It may be a week or two. Oh, no. Who's Greg? Greg? Here's Greg. Be right back. Got to take the boy to get some food. No worries, mate. See you later, Joey. Eet smakelijk, as they say in Nederland. A drive-through Greg's would work, wouldn't it? I should stop talking about that because I'm starting to feel quite hungry. Have I eaten today? What day is today? Is it Sunday or Sunday? What did I have today? We had a chippy tea yesterday. Oh man. Don't have them very often, but that was nice. Deep fried, crispy chili beef. Oh man. Yeah, got to be careful eating stuff like that. So today's a little bit more. What have I? Oh, I had porridge this morning. Yeah, being a good boy. You want a bag of chips? Proper chips as well, not crisps. Proper chips. Salt and vinegar. Proper salt and vinegar. In newspaper, not this common or garden new normal paper. Proper newspaper. Have I had any water? It rained the last few days. That was full of water. We had water. We actually had sun over there on the west coast of Ireland, clinging onto the edge of Europe. You had warm roast chicken, crispy bacon, English cheddar, mayo, fresh baked bap, followed by English toffee ice cream. Now see, I'd eat that. Maybe not as much cheese as you eat over there, but you know, just I'd eat that. I'm trying to be a bit more healthy. Fierce wind, proper fierce wind. Four-course meal. Yeah, I mean, I am starting to feel hungry. What did I buy? I have got food. I have. I meant to buy other stuff and I didn't get round to it though. What a pain in the arse that is. The Itsu bao buns that you can microwave for 2 minutes are, oh my word, lovely. I want to get more of them. Just leave them in the freezer. Oh, I had mint cornetto earlier. I didn't go to Tesco today, Vic, I didn't. That's the old one. And you were only supposed to put your finger on a cloud at the end. Mandy, remind me where the new one is and I will sort it out. What's the crack with the car? Right. The stuff has arrived. It is in Preston, which is the local big sorting office. I have a Preston postcode. I had to pay about 180 quid to get it out of customs, which is VAT, customs duty and the handling fee for both parcels. So it's come to the best part of £800 to £900 just for the materials, and it's now going to be fitted, which is a full day's labour, which is going to be 600 quid. I know, it's stupid, but it needs to be done. I need to be safe in it. And to be fair, that costs more than all of that. So I can't moan, can I? I've spunked money up the wall on loads of other stuff and I need the car. I need it. Oh, I need it bad. Because it's the best I've ever had. I want to drive you tight, get teenage kicks driving through the night. All right. Yorkshire pudding, Yorkshire. Roast dinner has to come with Yorkshire pudding. Although I don't eat Sunday dinners, so bollocks to that. My daughter loves Yorkshire puddings. I love them as well, especially at Christmas with fried rice rather than Sunday dinner, Christmas dinner shite, because I hate them. Microwave bao buns. Yeah, you had some Itsu pumpkin things that went in yours. Filled. I like the... What was the ones I had the other day? Chicken. Wasn't chicken, it was something. They were nice. Minty. Gravy. Northern boys love gravy. I don't, I hate it. What a way to say it. I'm a poet. Know what I mean? I'm a poet. Roast spuds. No, no, no. I don't like Sunday dinners. I don't like Christmas dinners. When it comes to Christmas, I will have pigs in blankets in curry. I will have curry or a lasagna or a pizza or something on Christmas Day because I fucking hate Christmas dinners. Despise them. But Yorkshire puddings I do love. Definitely chicken fried rice poured into a Yorkshire pudding. Oh man. And then with Chinese curry, chippy curry over the top. Oh. Yorkshire with rice, that's a no from you. What? Never tried it. Parts are stupid expensive on cars. I had to replace a sensor on yours before. The car wouldn't start without working sensors. €120 second hand. What I was trying to get, all the subframe for a C-Class Mercedes, there's loads of them and they all look worse than the one that's on the car at the moment that the mechanic said needed to come out. So I had to buy a brand new one from Germany, which was 650 quid on its own. Sulk face. So jealous. You can't have a sulk face when you look like Rose West. Come on, sort that out. Hang on, no, wait. You can't have a sulk face when you are Greg's hot, can you? Lads, she's Greg's hot. Even with a sulk face. Curry or lasagna sounds very good. Absolutely. Curry in the UK it's quite a famous thing, isn't it? You make a turkey on Christmas Day and then there's loads of it left. So you have to have it as sandwiches on Christmas evening. In a curry the following day on Boxing Day. And then it takes you about a month to eat the bloody thing. I don't have that. But when a curry gets made, pigs in blankets thrown in the curry. Oh man. Probably why my brain exploded eating stuff like that. Mad money, but it has to be done, it has. Curry tuna and mash potato. Curry tuna, alright. Pigs in blankets, sausage in bacon or in flaky pastry. What's yours? Ours are little mini sausages wrapped in bacon, aren't they? You have to make one yourself over there, yeah. Take you back home. You can do a roast over there, can't you? In fact, you could roast a chicken outside. Just put it outside and it'll automatically cook. The weather is that hot over there. It's not the same without pigs and blankets, and sausage over here is rank. Yeah, we are spoiled with our sausage over there. We do make good sausage. Cumberland is amazing. Lincolnshire sausages are nice as well. Pigs in blankets. The big pigs in blankets, the massive ones from Iceland, the ones that are about the size of a hot dog, the big ones with big loops of sausage, bacon around it. Oh man, fit with a capital PH. Funny story, in the North USA, or at least where you grew up, pigs in blankets were breakfast sausages in a pancake. See, I get that, I understand that one. I can see where that comes from. That doesn't sound too bad. Although pancakes for breakfast, never understood that. I don't understand sweet breakfasts too. Bacon with maple syrup or with stuff like that. I don't get it. But it depends, I suppose. Depends. I'm making words up as I go along here. I think it depends on where you're brought up. If you're used to it, aren't you? Not everyone can eat a full English breakfast or a full British breakfast. That's 3 versions now, yeah? In Texas, pigs and blankets can be a variety of sausage types in almost dinner roll covering. Alright. Our pigs in blankets are really pigs in pigs. A pancake is more like a blanket. But then a sausage isn't really like a pig, so it doesn't work, does it? Best tuna you ever had was when you got fresh tuna steaks from a fella that caught a 900-pounder. That was as long as his boat. Who here always thought tuna were the same size as sardines or something because they come in tins, and then you see them and all of a sudden you think, oh my word, that is the size of 17 sharks sellotaped together. Fucking massive things, aren't they? Corner dog. What do you mean a sausage isn't a pig? Well, it isn't, is it? Bacon isn't a blanket. A sausage isn't a pig. It's part of a pig. It's normally, I don't know, is it pig rectum or something, isn't it? But yeah. What the I could eat sausage. My mum and dad made sausage, bacon, black pudding and egg and all kinds earlier on, and it made me sick thinking about it. Now I can eat most of that. Oh man. Yeah, always check what a food word means at any given location. Don't assume, or you could be surprised unpleasantly. Sam, 100%. Be careful what you ask for. Also be careful about doing hand signs, because that, which means okay in certain places, means asshole in Spain, I think it is, isn't it? That also means something bad somewhere. You're over here, like, is it a cow and you've had it wrong all these years? No, but it is. It's made out of pig, Schweinfleisch. Schweinfleisch! It is made out of porky stuff, but, you know. But it's not a pig in the same way that bacon isn't a blanket. That isn't a pig, but when you wrap it, it's a little pig in a blanket. Bubble and squeak, yeah. Be careful with that as well. Chicken fried steak, case in point. You thought you'd be given a brown mouldy chicken. Hand signs, non-verbals of any kind, could be anything, anywhere in the world, different things. Hey, what do you call me? There's loads of different types of tuna. They vary in size as much as sharks. Tuna in cans is the poorest quality meat from the fish. Oh, Vic. Oh, hang on, wrong. Too many buttons, man.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. There you go. Rose West has levelled up. Well done, Rose. Level 13. That's 13 woohoos that you're not getting. I hope you know that. Yeah, the different types of tuna, aren't there? Was it skipjack, yellowfin, tuna, pike and tinner tuna? Not a big fan of fish myself. Not as bad as Vic is with them, like, but I mean, fish and chips from the chippy is amazing. Oh, cod or haddock. I don't mind a bit of tuna, but I don't think I could do tuna steaks. Saying that, I didn't think I could eat crab or lobster, and I was on a catamaran in Cuba, and we ate freshly caught. The things were still alive as the fella brought them onto the boat. Yes, I'm having some of that. Sushi tuna is lovely. I've never had that. You'd love a woohoo. 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 I've lost track now. To woohoo or not to woohoo? That is the question. There you go. No fish. You can't go near it at all. Some people are absolutely, properly allergic to David Nish, aren't they? To Lillian Gish. Plasma hot. Plasma hot. Best fish is barbecued mackerel. Never had. I don't like oily fish, but I've never had barbecued mackerel. What I have had is barbecued monkfish, which I know is a white fish. That was really, really tasty. I only ate that because I was pissed. McDonald's apple pie hot. That's as hot as it gets. The surface of the sun longs to be as hot as McDonald's apple pie hot. Makes you feel sick. Yeah. Oh, that's the wooest to whoest I could possibly do for you. The wooest whoest. Fair play, Vic. Same. I had to read that twice because it didn't look like fair play to me then. Like the inside of a fresh out of the oven Greg's steak bake hot. Oh man. Greg's steak bakes. Oh man. Do you know what else I like? You. Mini sausage rolls. Just a tiny little mini, sort of the party ones. Where you get like 50 of them in a bag. Those straight out of the oven to the point where you can't eat it because it burns the roof of your mouth. They are the shizzle. Brilliant. I'm going to get more of them. My ma occasionally gets them and makes them. Doesn't tell anybody. You walk in the kitchen to make a cup of tea. There's a mound of these little sausage rolls. Oh, my word. Oh. You read it wrong too. Yes. Fair play to you. I used to eat more fish growing up and through college than after. Too many stories about how most fish is misidentified in markets. All right. Genetically tested as something else than its label. You eat less. I watched, there's a Netflix documentary about overfishing, and it was horrific. I don't eat a lot of it. There's virtually no such thing as sustainable fishing. None of it is. And the labelling that's on there saying it's certified, what's it called? Like the kite mark in Britain for stuff. There's a sign on it that people can buy it. You can go and just throw someone a couple of quid and they'll go, yeah, go on, you can put that on there. We'll certify it as being sound. It's not sound. Less fish, people. Let them get back to actually living their proper lives in the sea. Another coffee. Oh my God, we'll be up all night here. Yeah, the pollution, the high amounts of mercury in fish. Fish farmed salmon, they are absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Also, they're just gross. Fish are not. Some fish are really nice. More coffee. Haddock. Cod are lovely. Scallops are lovely as well. Prawns I used to like until it got pointed out to me that they are filter feeders who just sort of hang around by shit farms and eat all that all day long. That's what you're eating. He's got nothing to rub against there, has he? That looks a bit weird, that now. Remind me of that. Dukey has to stay on the screen. And you go, oh, that does. I would eat that. I'd drink that now. Coffee. That's a lovely looking coffee. Factory trawlers are a massive problem. They are. There was another documentary that I saw. I can't think. Was it Simon Reeve or was it David Attenborough? One or the other. And they showed you Japanese trawlers just off the coast of Chile, I think it might have been, with the lights on, just all day and all night. These taking everything they could out, and there was all kinds coming out with them. We don't need that. We'll throw it back, and it's just these poor dead animals. Horrible. You get why some folks homestead and only eat what they've raised or grown themselves. You're in control of everything, aren't you, Sam? You can understand how things were reared, raised, grown, what was put on there, what pesticides, if any, were put on there. You know what's going into your mouth. Always, always know exactly what's going into your mouth. There you go. Top advice from me. Was he supposed to rub up against it? It is the jukebox, but we're stuck on the cure, so I got rid of it. I'm leaving that up. We'll get rid of the tune, but we'll leave the dukey up just in case. You occasionally choose to believe the lie that is dolphin safe tuna. You beg forgiveness. We have dolphin friendly Earl Grey tea. I'm on board with this. None of this is in any way dangerous to dolphins. No dolphins were caught in a net when picking these tea leaves. Just to say my name, Shane. You are Shane. We need to remember that. He's awkwardly dancing. He just never bothered correcting me. It looks like he's rubbing up against the jukebox, so I don't care. For me, he looks like Baloo in the Jungle Book, giving it a scritch. Depeche Mode. Oh, go on. We'll have a bit of that. Not the cowboy. Yes, that's a famous film, Shane, isn't it? So are you called Shane? Is that what we're trying to say? Do we have to now call you Shane? Do we have to rename? I can't call you Cap anymore. Shane. That's a shame, Shane. Shane. Now, it's good to know your real name, actually. Fish quotas are part of the problem. If you catch the wrong fish, you have to throw them back. It's ridiculous. Otherwise, you get fined. So they are just going, right, we're not having that. In you go. That is I. There you go. Try and remember that. I will try and remember, but exploding brain. Baloo is fantastic, wasn't he? There's a little scratch with his hefty arse. Giving it one of them. Go on, lad. Get stuck in. Bears are funny like that. I like the shape of a bear. That's not an Ed Sheeran song, by the way. We can call you what we like. We'll call you Shane. You have a devil of a time with real names. You'll give it a try. Do you know that's all you can do, Sam? Give it the old college try. Do you prefer Shane or Captain? There you go. Vic straight in there like an absolute pro streamer. What would you prefer we call you? That's your choice. You prefer to call Shane? That's fine. We'll remember that. I will, of course, call you some other Australian cricket name next week. Greg or Mitchell or something, because I fucking always like that, aren't I? You're always getting names wrong now. You don't have your spreadsheet. You can't have a spreadsheet, Vic, can you? You can when there's 20 people. When there's hundreds, you just can't. But you have to. The ones who turn up over and over again, they tend to stick in your mind, Rose. Know what I mean? Shane, I will remember. Shane, I will remember. As a gang, Bob. I'm telling you. You've had and had lists. You've given up on Vix. There's too many. Too many people. There's literally, you might have 100 people in a live, and then the following day there's a different 100 people in the live, and that goes on and on and on, which is why you've got 2,500 people following you. You can't remember everyone's name. You can try, and you can remember hundreds, if not hundreds of people's names. Not everyone's, though. But now that I've made a big deal of it, you will remember Shane's name, won't you? There you go. See, I've done that for you, specifically for you. No one else, just you. Because you're quick save till hot. That's not a compliment at all, that is it? Mandy, you'll agree that's not a compliment, is it? Quick save bags. Liquor save, remember them? Liquor save, a quick save. When you had shit whiskies like Glen Hoddle and things like that, you know. Vodka. Shitty vodkas. I was going to say vodka Gorbachev. That's an actual vodka name, isn't it? It gets sold in Germany, I think it is. Vodka Gorbachev. Captain Shane works, doesn't it? I like that. But the main thing is, whoever's on here is comfortable with what we call them. Otherwise, you know, we don't want people getting upset at being called things that they're not actually called. Isn't that right, Rose? By the way, young Rose West. Just saying. Sorry. Fucking Rose West. It could have been worse though, couldn't it? There are worse names. Donut, very comfortable. Well, yeah, exactly. If the shoe fits, where I've been called a hell of a lot of things in my day. I get called Neil quite a lot, and Lee, which is bizarre. Lee, I understand, because I've got a mate in work called Lee. I had a mate who went to school with called Neil. However, he didn't work with me after we left school, and yet I've still been called Neil quite a lot. Even when I say to someone, "What's your name?" "Nick." "Thanks, Neil." No. Kirsty, how you doing? Idiocy, could oddity, cerise, dieu, richie, erudition, covetousness. One possible corvette. There's a lot going on there. You love the word erudition. There are some words that really flow off the tongue, isn't there? Mellifluous, malleable. Donut's a lovely name, it is. Everyone loves donuts. Even hypoglycemic people on whiteys, give me a donut. Can't tell if you're serious. You can't with donut, can you? You can never tell. You wait for other people to do welcomes to see what people are actually called. Sam, that's smart, you see. That's playing the long game. See what happens. See who's who, and then jump in afterwards. That is probably one of the only problems with YouTube the way it is that the channel names are very, very rarely even close to what the people's names are. Apart from, obviously, Donald, Sam, Ali, Mandy, sort of. You can guess from some of the people, can't you? Seriously sarcastic. I'm sure I saw them support an 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 1972. You do that on Vix as well. You got to, haven't you? Although I'm starting to get a bit better with some of them over there as well. When you see Leo and Gia and think, what? Oh, yeah. Just popped in to say hi and hope you're all having a lovely day. We are, Kirsty. Hope you are as well. How's Joust and Lost Kittens? I don't know, what would you call them? The Kittens of Mischief. P-break. 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 See, I actually don't like being called Donut. Donuts are sweet. They're representative. Works. Anyway, it is Sunday and we've got one left. One left, come on. Horace's haiku.
Under autumn sun, to sounds of geese flying south, my day's walk began.
He must have been with me because I did that as well, and there was geese flying south. So we are into autumn, we are into fall, we are into Herbst. Water, oh my God, you got water. Kayak, water. This makes sense. This makes sense. All of this is cosmic ordering. Which now means we have to do another water. Sorry man, it's the wrong one, I know. Booker. Getting soaking there, lad. He's getting soaking. Absolutely soaking. You've been called way worse. I have as well on a daily basis, to be honest with you. By my own daughter. It's because the radio's not working. I know. Although the song that's playing at the moment is Bo Diddley Bridge by Throwing Muses. Bo Diddley Bridge is a bridge over water, I would have thought. It might not be, but it could be. All works together. Where's your kayak gone? It has been windy, hasn't it? Yesterday was ridiculous. The rain and wind sound effect is very relaxing. There you go, Mandy. ASMR. You could do that, couldn't you? In fact, you could have a channel. Your channel could be ASMR. Just a click, click, click of knitting needles, a roaring fire, and then the sounds of Aruri in the background. I'm not doing a channel. I know. Just saying. You could go viral, imagine that. Earning 60 billion pence per day. Too windy for it. That sound was yesterday. It was horrible yesterday. Nobody in the right mind would have gone out yesterday. My daughter went out yesterday. She was only out till it was 12:30 or something. 12:30 midnight. Wasn't bad at all. And I've got the rota through for the week. No early starts. ASMR channels make your brain itch. I know the feeling. What I don't like, and I don't get it, is the nails on stuff. Nails on plastic. Don't. This is plastic. Yes, I know. And those are mad nails. Stop it. That reminds you, Shaney, what were the birds on your video? When you scroll and see one, it's immediately do not recommend. I am not surprised. After a while, it should stop recommending them full stop, shouldn't it? Although saying that, the second half of my beach walk was a little bit ASMR-y, wasn't it? Although, is that just the sounds of nature? It's not really ASMR, I suppose, isn't it? Whispering close to the microphone is just weird. Unless you're talking about 6,000 people over on Twitch. There's not 6,000 people over on Twitch. Snowden Patrol, Go on. Newport Convention. I like that. Not nearly. Good. I like the sounds of nature. I need to do more of those. I need to get back to North Wales as well before it gets too wet. And then, because I watched the Desert Falls video, and it looked all right actually, and it sounded, with the voiceover at the start, it sounded quite good. I need to make more of those, because otherwise, fairly soon, it's going to be just snow everywhere, isn't it? You'd have to turn it up super loud to get even close to the most ASMR channels. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Some added bird song. Oh, bird song's fantastic. I love doing that on my just daily vlog things. I'll go and pick Jess up, drop her off, rant in the car or talk bollocks in the car. And when I get home, I'll stop outside here and I'll do the first 10 seconds. Just what the clouds look like, whether it's windy, if the trees are moving, and the sound of the birds, because we've got loads of birds around here. It sounds brilliant. Barely a whisper. There's never a whisper. When am I seeing Mandy next? Put the kettle on, Mandy. I'll be down this week. No, I won't. I'm at the hospital on Friday to go and see the ophthalmologist again with the magic eye juice. Stoned eyes. The car, I don't know when it's getting fixed. The parts are being delivered on Tuesday. I also have to take me sister and her boyfriend to the airport on Friday night, Saturday morning, early hours. I don't know when it's getting fixed. If it's going to take too long, it'll have to be after that. And then they're coming back the Saturday after. If you can do it in the space of a couple of days, I'll fit it in. And at that point, I shall pop around. I'll bring the other camera. I've took the cage off the other camera as well, Mandy. It's over there somewhere. So it's a bit lighter. And I can put a shotgun mic on it. Or take the mic off completely and it'll just be the camera's mic picking up everything around. So you can be the second camera. You can be the second cameraman on the grassy knoll. And we'll go and find somewhere to film. But yeah, the car needs to be sorted first. I don't mind a little trip around here and there. I also don't mind going to Liverpool and back. But it's a little bit further to get anywhere on the North Wales Expressway and break down, or the arse end of the car to fall out, would be a nightmare. Not the grassy knoll. It could be the grassy knoll. There was, in Desert Falls, there was a lot of grassy knoll type areas. It was lovely. If you've not seen that, there is a video on my channel, which is gorgeous. Desert Falls, Dyserth, Desert Falls. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Mandy stopped me from falling to my death on many an occasion. Take the cage off. Wild cam. It's bare. It's bare cam bang. Similar to this now. This had a cage on it as well, and it doesn't now. Now it's bareback. It's also got the cheap lens on it, the kit lens that came with it. But it makes it quite easy. There's no weight in them. And that's a full frame camera. Bloody hell. Full frame, not APS-C sensor. No. Only grassy knoll you ever talk about is the grassy knoll. There's more than one, you know. There's more than one. Mandy's a pruder with the camera, it will be. Yeah. You kind of like the cage. I can put it back on. And you've got more sticky points. What are they called? Mounting points. It is a nice camera. It should be the amount of bloody cost. And I got a bargain with that as well. There you go. DJI mic on the top. Well, that's the receiver anyway. That should have been £2,500. And the lens I bought to go with it, which is in the other room, should have been £1,000. Should have been £3,500 worth of camera and lens. That is stupid. I paid $2,000 for the both, which is still too much, but that I don't think I'll need to change that until, if I live for another 20 years, that should see me right. And the quality of it is amazing. It's amazing. On the other hand, I've got two Sony ZV-E10s, which I shouldn't really. I'm on one now. There's another one over there. That's the B cam. Nikon D100 is over there. Canon EOS M. Fucking cameras everywhere, man. 2 GoPros. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. DJI Osmo Action 4. What else have I got? I've got something else. Oh, 2 Sony A5-600s cameras. 2 of them as well. One's in the car permanently. Just everywhere. But I could have been spending all this money on wine, couldn't I? And putting myself into an early grave, so I think we're better off with tech. Yeah, gotta love good cameras. That one, that is an exceptional camera. Sony ZV-E1, full frame, absolutely amazing. The same sensor as an FX3, which Hollywood films have been filmed on. Have I got a drone? The only one I've got at the moment is a Hover Air X1, which is one of those a floating selfie stick kind of things. You press a button and it goes and does its stuff and comes back. Because I can't use both hands. Once I can use both hands, I'm going to buy myself a fully fledged proper drone. I have got a drone pilot's license. Next time you come to the UK, Vic, trip to Southport, definitely, I'll show you around. I'll show you the dogging car park. How's that? What more can you ask for? I went to the UK and Nick took me dogging. Brilliant. Southport's lovely, by the way. It is very, very pretty. I've got a baby drone. It's over there. It's there. It's enough. I can do it on my phone. You can sort of fly it free. Normally you press a button and it goes and either flies away from you and comes back, does a circle of you, flies up and then comes down, or you can do a dolly where it goes in front of you as you walk, or behind you, a follow cam. But you can also just use an app on your phone and send it up, which if you watch any of my films, any of my YouTube videos, at the end, the little final bit with the folk music, that's the drone outside going up, spinning 360 and coming back down. It's marvellous. Ali's back again. Good to see you back. You can get FPV and it's one-handed control. Oh, we're seeing that. Matty Hapoya and Peter McKinnon did a thing with one of those FPV drones, and it was just one hand thing, wasn't it? Just one. I could use that. I think it's a little bit out of my price range at the moment, but yeah. It's the goggles on your eyes. It is, and one of the goggles on the front, it shows you. It's like a screen, so people who are sat talking to you can see what you can see on your drone. It's mad. Don't think baby drone is any good for Vic. Jack would get it. Oh, he would, definitely. You'd like to take me up Desert Falls again? Field. That would be funny. We could take 3 cameras at that point. Imagine that. 3 cameras. We'll do that. Next time you're over, we'll do that. 3 cameras up to the Desert Falls, and we'll make a video out of it. And it'll go on both channels. There you go. Ali, how am I? Oh, so, Sam, you're getting peckish. I am as well. What should we have? Come on. Should we order something in? Ik heb honger, jongen. Ja hoor. More cameras the merrier. I've got loads of the buggers. I found my chest mounted for this as well, so I can put it on and look like I'm some kind of action man. 3 cams, 3 people, 3 dogs. Absolute chaos. Who in the right mind would not want to sign up for that? That would be brilliant. I've got 2 of these. I'll buy another one. So there's a GoPro on each dog, and they're all waterproof. So if the dogs jump in the water, we'll see that as well. How's that? We'll have a bit of that. I've got three tripods. That'd be boss. 2 big tripods, 1 little tripod. I've got the most adorable little baby tripod. It's brilliant. What else have I got? Got all kinds of mad shit. Be brilliant. A floating ball arm. A magic arm. Those are the business, by the way. Small rig, magic arm or friction arm. The best you can get. You know, small rig. What a company. What a company. That should be, hopefully, in the car soon. Because I've also bought a new suction cup for in there. A suction mount. The story is Rory. It would be so good if we could bring the dogs. One day we will bring the dogs. Sam, you could use a gyro. Are we talking food now? Or are we talking like a helicopter? A helicopter drone. Gyros would be fantastic, wouldn't they? Or even just a kebab. Proper kebab. What's the hen mansion status? We need to know about this. It's still in the works. Buddy Holly and the cricket. Good, we like that. Wales are doing well tonight, aren't they? How about GoPro on a remote control car? It could be done. There's not a huge amount of weight in these. That can be done. Will be done at some point. If you're going to put them on a drone, you need to have a fairly big drone to do that. But it could be done on a remote control car, definitely. I bought a suction cup for the car for when I go jogging. It is. It's an electric suction cup as well. You just push it and then press a button and it automatically creates a vacuum underneath it. So you can stick it on a wall, you can stick it on a window, you can stick it on the wardrobe, all kinds of stuff. For someone who has only got one working hand, is going to be an absolute, I don't want to say a lifesaver, but it's going to be really handy. The same as on the Osmo Pocket 3, I bought a little sort of sheath that goes round it, which has got a magnet on the back. So you see loads of stuff where I just stick it onto a lamppost as I'm talking, and then people walk past or drive past thinking, what's that tall melty faced prick doing talking to a lamppost? You finally finished book 1. Get in there. Gyro, another thing uncommon to get easily. That's a shame. Boss gyros, aren't they? Must admit. Seen videos of remote control cars in traffic. Looked fun. Book 2 has started. You hope it goes quicker. Nothing can go slower than book 1. Normally you read like 17 books a day. This took 6 months. Hen Mansion, here's an idea. You tried to launch a dating app for chickens, but it failed. You couldn't make hens meet.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor. Very poor. Yeah. You've let yourself down. You let your parents down. You've let the whole school down. I hope you're happy with yourself. True story. Yeah. Very poor indeed. Now I want gyros, I want kebabs. I want unhealthy food. I've done so well recently. I'll find out on Friday whether my eyes are going to explode or not. Hopefully. Hen meetups are as rare as hen's teeths. It's so extraordinary. Right, you're getting a very poor for that as well.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Not just a very poor, you're also getting a Ms. Alison Benet of Offaly Island for that one. Disgraceful behaviour. Spin, sugar. I need to make another cup of tea before bed as well. This one's almost done. That is a good cup of tea, that Tom. 'Tis awfully versatile. Oh, we've got a Louise pint. Go ahead. We haven't had a Louise pint today yet, have we? We'll have a Louise pint. Come on. Actually, I can do this at the same time, can't I? Do you want to flirt with that, love? That's an actual picture of Louise, by the way. It's not Melanie Sykes by any stretch of the imagination. You take a lamb kebab. Oh, sheesh. Sorry, that's a really shit kebab joke, that. I would as well. I don't... Oh, do you know what? I could order. Places are still open this time of night, even on a Sunday. Haroons are still open in town. Nah, I can't. What do you call me? I've got to be up at... What time in the morning? 7, I think. I'll have to have a snack tonight instead. Yes. Yes. Oh no! 7:30 I'm up in the morning. How good's that? I'm having a lie-in. A proper lie-in. You think the problem was it kept jumping round? 2 different storylines with fictional names interspersed with historical journal entries. Very confusing. In that case, don't ever read The Bridge by Ian Banks. Although I would. It is absolutely amazing. It's a really thick book. It took me until the last 3 pages before it suddenly all made sense. Absolute work of genius. But it was confusing. T-Rexham. Loving it. We are loving it. Get it on. Bang it gone. Get it on. I like a bit of T-Rex. I need to go back to Wrexham as well at some point. They welcomed me last time I was there. They even put a mural on the side of the house. Welcome to Wrexham. Although they spelled it with an X, not a CS. Schoolboy error. I love blinking, I do. Yeah, the synopsis, the précis that you've just come up with, that sounds confusing by itself. Never mind the buch. The buch. Where's the buch? Where's the kookbuch? Is it in the nuch? One must empty one's incense. Don't know. Longboat? Narrowboat? I don't know what it is. Holder? Ashtray? Is it an ashtray? I don't know. I've got to empty that. Can I throw that on the garden? Will that help or will it kill things? Sure, I don't know. I'm from Donegal. A holder? Alright, we'll go for the holder. No pineapple in the cookbook. Oh, bollocks. No. I knew there was something. Many apologies for the inconvenience. Swansea stick, Steve? Yeah. Craving some tabbouleh? No. Never been to tabbouleh. Sounds a nice place though. Shane, you're going to have to go. Love you and leave you. Chat soon. Stay safe. Gracias, Capitan Shane. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Well, the Spanish couple I met in Japan said anyway. Catch you later, bud. Bye, latte. It's getting close, isn't it? It's that time of the night. It is that time of the night. I've never had tabbouleh. Can you get normal tabbouleh? Can you get jitterbug tabbouleh? I like tabbouleh. Jitterbug tabbouleh. Isn't that T-Rex? I like tabbouleh on a Saturday night. Maybe not. I don't know. Gracias. You will do if you fall out of that bloody kayak. Oh. No. Press the wrong buttons. I press the wrong buttons, eh? No right buttons. Press wrong buttons. Yeah, anyway, it's that time of the night. I am hungry. And I am in old man bladder desperate need of a pee. So, dancing shoes on. When the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Come on. Are we ready? Are we going to have a boogie?
Another great night here at the
that's that.